Hello, hello. I love being late to my own stream. It's one of my joys in life for sure. I was having echo issues once again because that's just the life I live. If there is any sort of echo or audio issue as we play, definitely let me know, and I will attempt to fix it. What we've learned is that I'm not great at fixing audio echoes, but maybe this time it will be the charm. All right, so I decided kind of last minute that I just want to play New Horizons and vibe. There we go. I love this game. Such a solid game for sure. We hype. All right. So I have grand plans, and by grand plans I mean I have no plans. But I basically just have a bunch of like decorating and organizing I need to do for my island, and I plan on just doing that, vibing, you know. We play Animal Crossing to pretend that we're okay, for sure. Okay, beautiful. Sorry, just triple checking everything, making sure that nothing is broken and everything is working because I have a bad luck with that. I am by no means like good with technology. All of my older like family members think I am, but that's just because I know how to use like a smartphone and stuff like that. But when it comes to the more in-depth stuff, like me fixing my audio issues was just a lot of frantic googling until I stumbled on a setting that worked. So here we are. I'm just gonna craft a bunch of stuff that I want to decorate my island with because that's what I do. I'm gonna need more materials than that. Ugh. Honestly, the hardest part about being in the like I'm just decorating stage of my island is that I don't have enough materials. Like I'm really just out here trying my best, but I went to like 4 different mystery islands yesterday just trying to like get a bunch of different kinds of wood so I can make the stuff that I want to decorate my island with. I have like an idea of the approach I want. It's just getting there. It's the struggle. Once I finish crafting, I can take us around my island. I'm just going to craft a bunch of stuff that I'm going to want to use before I go and start actually like decorating and doing all of the things. My house right now is very, very sparse. I will accept no judgment on this. I'm focusing on my island first and then my house. So, right now it's a little bit less than ideal, but I'll get there eventually. So, the kind of vibe that I'm going for my island is very like I would say cottagecore, but it's maybe a little bit more like cluttered and civilized than that. So basically, I have a bunch of the cottagecore vibes, but I go overboard with decorating and having little things everywhere. So it's not quite wildernessy the way that a lot of cottagecore islands are. Just gonna craft like a bunch of stuff. When I say a bunch of stuff, I mean it. I need everything possible, all of the things. I have most of my dreamies, and for the ones that I don't, I know who I want. I have like a list, and I also know where I'm gonna want each of their houses to be. I have most of the house areas set up except for Freya's, so we're gonna want to decorate around that. And then it's just decorating the like in between areas of my island, I guess, for lack of a better word. So like, all of the pathways and everything like that. I have a bunch of custom paths that I'm using to make like a patchwork kind of path situation. And so that basically just means that it takes me forever because I'm literally using like 10 different custom paths and then like overlaying them all, not overlaying them all, but laying them down together as if they were one. So that's what we're doing. I ran out of hardwood. Cool, cool, cool. I think I have more. I'm kind of a hoarder in case you couldn't tell. I like look at all of the stone and stuff I have. I just actually use the wood and hardwood way more than everything else. Like I didn't realize that this was going to take so many materials to like decorate my island, which I should have, which is why I'm waiting so long. I've had this game basically since launch and I'm just now kind of decorating around my island, and I haven't really done anything for my house yet, so I might just be a slow bloomer, but we're here now. It's happening. I need one more log stool. I'm going to use it as like a table in between these two chairs. I do have a pretty good idea of what I want to do, just because I have done probably half of my island, or maybe even a little bit more than that. So I know like what items I need and what I want the vibes to be. I just was trying to get more materials so I could actually do it. And then I realized if I'm going to go through and spend all this time redecorating my island anyway, I might as well stream it. I say redecorating. I'm not really redecorating it. I'm just, continuing to decorate it. Hopefully making some serious progress, because right now my island is trash. It's not that bad. It's just not good. It's definitely like in between there. I'm going to move all my customization kits out now, because once I finish crafting, I'm going to have a bunch of customizing to do, because I don't like the default swatches for all of this stuff. I'm using the white wood and also the white birch for the items that I'm making around my island. And then I'm using white flowers of all the different varieties as the flowers in most places. I'm going to take us like on a little bit of a tour once I finish crafting before I really start with the decorating. But, just in case you're dying to know what it looks like, that's kind of the vibe. My island is called Dewbreak. It is named after Stardew Valley, because that's just who I am. I love Stardew Valley a lot, so it felt only fitting. Alrighty. I think that's all the crafting I need to do. Only one way to find out. I'm just gonna scroll through. Oh, I have been using these, like, the Iron Garden sets, but I don't think I need those. Although I don't know what I'm gonna put in Freya's yard yet, so we're gonna have to come back and craft something for her once we have figured that out. But for now, I think that's everything. So I'm gonna put my other materials away, and then we can customize all of this, and then we can go and actually get on with the crafting. I put organizing and decorating in the title, because I'm kind of doing both. I'm just out here trying to make my island look less trash. And I also haven't played at all today yet. This is my first time signing in, so I'm gonna have to do my dailies and stuff like that too. I say that, but I haven't been hitting my rocks every day lately, because I don't know where half of them are. I'm very slowly trying to get a rock garden, but I haven't actually done any of the things, so I guess I'm not really trying. I just set where I want it to be, but I haven't put up anything to block the other spawning points. I've just been destroying them as they get in my way when I'm building other stuff. So they keep respawning, but I don't know where they are. I mean, obviously I can look for them and I would find them, but I don't know. I just don't really need iron or stone right now. I thankfully have enough of those materials. It's mostly just the wood and the hardwood that I'm struggling to get. So I'm just going to go through and customize everything that I've made so far, make sure that it's all ready to be displayed out on my island, just see how we go. Oh, I love this game. It's such a good vibe, Yeah, so as you can see, I'm using the white birch and the white wood for basically everything. That's just the kind of style that I've decided I like. I think that it's really, really easy for islands to feel like super busy, and I don't like that. I have a lot of stuff and I want it to feel full, but I don't want it to be like visual clutter. So that's why I'm kind of keeping with the theme of the white wood and the white birch and then the white flowers, because the path that I'm using is kind of busy in itself. You'll see when we get outside, but because I'm using a bunch of different custom paths, it's definitely super special. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I do stream a couple of times a week. I'm still working on getting my exact schedule down, but I really, really love this game, and I love streaming too, so I'm super happy you're here. Hi there, you just started playing like a week or two ago. Oh, well, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to have you. You are in for such a fun ride. I love this game. This is my first Animal Crossing game that I've ever played, and I know, don't hate me, but I don't know, it just wasn't like in my sphere when I was a kid, I guess. I didn't really start loving games like these until a couple of years ago, and I already had a Switch, so I was so excited when this game came out. You are in for such a good time. You've been playing Pocket Camp? I've never played Pocket Camp, actually. I should download it and play it. I want to go back and play all the other Animal Crossing games now that I have played this and love New Horizons so much. Okay, good. I'm glad no hate. The only reason I had a Switch... This is embarrassing. The only reason I had a Switch was so that I could play Stardew Valley on the go. That's why I bought it, like, 2 years ago. I mean... 2 years ago, right when they came out, I bought a Switch so that I could take Stardew Valley with me. And then I got Animal Crossing and stuff when it came out, but that's why I had a Switch. It's almost nothing like this. You like this better? See, I've seen like people's posts from Pocket Camp and stuff, and I think that that's probably like my biggest hurdle with going back and playing the older games is just the fact that like this one is so good, like the graphics are so good that I look back at footage of New Leaf and Pocket Camp and I'm just like, I don't know if I can cope with that. Like it going back to those games when this is the first one I think would be hard. You can't even get your direction right. It's a train wreck trying to catch fish and bugs. Oh, see, that would be bad for me because I love catching fish and bugs. It's just who I am. Not a gamer, but this has you hooked. I love Animal Crossing. I think that it's such a good game for people who don't normally game. I love the way that it's so like open-ended. You can just do like whatever you want. You can just, you know, catch fish, catch bugs, or you can really like get into it. It just takes a million tries. Maybe it would be fun to try and like do it. I don't know, maybe I'll download Pocket Camp at some point. But yeah, you're in for such a good ride. This game is so good. I have had it since launch in like March. I have almost 400 hours in it, and there are so many people that have like way more. I have been playing for a while. Yeah, I've been playing basically since launch. I bought it at launch, and then I started playing like end of March, beginning of April. I have around 400 hours, so I have a bunch of DIY recipes and stuff. I've been hoarding materials and recipes and everything like that. I'm just now starting to really decorate around my island, and I've been playing for months because it's taken me this long to accumulate like all of the stuff to want. I know, this game can definitely feel overwhelming when you first get it, especially when you look at like everything that other people have and how crazy their islands are. Just remember that, you know, it's all about patience and enjoying the little things in the game, and it's literally taken me like months to be at this point where I feel like I'm ready to go around and decorate my island the way we're going to. So just enjoy the journey. This game is all about having fun, and you're in for such a good ride. It's like one of those things where I wish that I could go back and like play this game for the first time again because it's so cool. I don't even know where to start. I'm trying hard not to Google so much. You can just live in it. I am such a Googler when I'm gaming. Like, I play any game and I'm looking up, like, how do I do this? Like, how do I get this person to like me? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just am, you know, paranoid. Oh. Hello? I thought this bridge was supposed to be done. Hello? I feel attacked. I literally just walked up to this bridge and was like going to go across it, and then it wasn't there. Oh. I totally spaced that I was gonna like do a light tour of my island. Let me go back. That's what happened with your incline. I play this game basically every day, and so I really, really lose track of like what I'm doing and what's ready and what isn't. So this is my house. Let me actually open up my map. I'm gonna hide my face cam for a second just so you can see my residence and my map a little bit better. You finally started your first incline, then forgot to give him the bells. That's happened to me. One time okay, I'll bring it back while I yap. Bring my face back while I yap. One time I only had like half the bells on me, so I donated them and then went back to go get more money, and then I didn't. And then the next day I was so mad because I had just barely, I don't remember like why I was that upset. Or I had gone over to the place where the incline was supposed to be, and I hadn't brought my ladder with me because I thought the incline was done, and then it wasn't. And then I had to go like all the way back home, and it was just like, oh my god. So I literally, like, I have ladders and bridges. Ladders? Hello? I have bridges and inclines basically everywhere, but I still always carry my ladder and my vaulting pole with me because clearly I can't be trusted. Clearly I can't keep track of when stuff is going to be done, so I just have to assume the worst. Okay, I'll go away for a second. Okay, so this is my map. As you can see, my island is called Dewbreak. Obviously, this is my character, and then I have Tia, Fang, Kevin, Alice, Bo, Marshall, Boomer, Vladimir, Freya, and Meringue. I am planning on eventually getting rid of Vladimir, Boomer, Alice, and Kevin. I love them, but they just aren't quite the vibes. And this is my map so far. I'm mostly done with the terraforming and the water forming that I want to do. And then the houses that are on the beach are the people that I am eventually going to get rid of. So I don't want to move their houses until I know which of my dreamies is going to be there, if that makes sense. I always have all my tools on me. I feel like I learned my lesson the hard way, but now I just hoard everything. So this is my house. I love her. So you can see what I mean about the path being a bunch of different custom paths that I've just kind of like stitched together and used all over. Can I explain the dreamy situation? Yeah, totally. So in this game, you can have up to 10 villagers on your island, and a bunch of people have like dreamies, which is just villagers that they want to have the most. So because you can only have 10 villagers, a lot of people are very like, oh no, you're fine. I can explain while we're walking around. You are all good. So basically, it's just a matter of like, because you can only have 10 villagers, a lot of people have a specific list of villagers that they want to have on their island. If people have a specific theme for their island, a lot of times that dictates the villagers they want. I know people who have islands that have like all pink villagers, all cats, you know, a bunch of different parameters like that. For me, the villagers that I want to have, I was trying to make sure that I had at least one of every personality type. So there's I don't remember how many personality types there is, but there's like 7 or 8, I think. Something like that. Different personality types that the villagers can have. And the villagers with different types will help you unlock different items and stuff like that. So for me, it was really important to have at least one of every type. And then I also didn't want to have like more than 1 or 2 of each kind of species. So that's what my dreamy list is. It's based on just making sure I have one of every kind of villager. And then so I went on the wiki and looked at all of the different villagers in like whatever personality type I needed, and then I made a list of like, okay, so this is who I want as my sisterly villager and all of that. You thought the dreamies were villagers you found in dreams. That kind of does make sense. The word like dreamy came before they added the dream function to this game, so I totally get like the confusion there. The dream functionality with the dream addresses and stuff wasn't in this game on launch. So some terminology might be a little confusing now that they've added it. Yeah. Well, feel free to ask me any questions you have. I will try and answer them without spoiling you. But I definitely feel like I know a decent amount of this game. I should, considering how long I've been playing it. But this is just this little area by my house. This whole area doesn't really have like a super theme to it. I have this little stargazing perch up here, which I just love. It lights up at night, which is just adorable. No, it's not annoying at all to ask. I love having people in chat and interacting with me. I haven't been streaming for very long, so I don't normally have a lot to say. No, I just mean that like it's always nice to have new people come in, and I love talking about this game. It's my favorite. I totally get it. There's definitely like a fine line of like, you want to know what you're doing so that you can make sure you're doing it right or in the right order or whatever, but you don't want to spoil anything for yourself. I think that, you know, just I'm a chit chatter too. You're all good. I'm super excited to have you here. Thank you for coming. So this is my little area, I guess. It's hard to go on a tour because like none of this has names. It's just like, this is my clutter area. And then right around this stump is where I'm eventually going to move all of my rocks to and make a rock garden. So a rock garden, you've probably seen the different rocks on your island and you can hit them to get resources. If you destroy them, which you just have to eat a piece of fruit and then use your shovel to destroy them, then the next day they'll turn up in a different spot. So you can kind of slowly like move your rocks around. And I want them all to be in that one spot close to my house so that I can make sure that like I hit them all every day. You're also new to Twitch things. You have a friend who started streaming, so you got hooked on watching him, but once you found Animal Crossing streamers. Oh, that's awesome. I've been like a casual viewer of people on Twitch for years, but I just barely started streaming. I think my last stream was like on August 30th, or my first stream. So I'm new to streaming, but I've been on Twitch for a while, like as watching. So you can kind of make the rocks go to one specific spot. Basically what you have to do is cover every other spot that they could spawn. So when you destroy them, wherever they go is random. So in order to get them where you want them to be, you have to place items that block them being able to spawn. So what a lot of people do is they'll put like mannequins down. So to put down a mannequin here, I can show you. So you'll just open up your custom designs and get one that's blank, preferably. And then we're going to display here. as a mannequin. So once you do that, this mannequin will cover all of these spaces like around it. So then a rock can't spawn right there. It is kind of a lot to cover. A lot of people wait to do their rock garden until they're like mostly done decorating their island, so then there's less spots for it to go. Also, paths count as covering the spot, so if you use any of the in-game paths, that'll cover it up. But a lot of people place mannequins around because they're easier to clean up. A lot of people wait until like the end of their island to make their rock garden, because then you'll have hopefully more stuff laid down. It'll be easier. So I'm very, very slowly, I'm working on getting all my rocks over here, but it's going to take a while. And once you break them, only one new one spawns every day. So it takes a lot of people like at least a week or two. I'm excited to meet you too. Thank you so much for coming. Meet you, sorry. My name is Natalie, or Nat. My username obviously is Saturn90, so and whatever works. But I'm just, vibing, having fun. I play Animal Crossing a lot in my spare time, so I think that I will definitely be playing it on Twitch a lot too. I think that it's just such a good game for stream because it's kind of laid back, so you can really like, just vibe, take your time, and chat without like dying a bunch. Like if you play a combat game on stream, you're just like constantly losing because you're trying to do it all. Yeah, so I would hold off on Rock Garden until you like have all 10 of your villagers, the upgraded Nook's Cranny, you have the Able Sisters shop, everything like that. It's kind of towards the end of people's to-do list. Like I have 400 hours in the game and I'm just now getting to it, so Yeah, of course. I just, wanted to introduce myself. You're terrified. You're thrilled you can't fall off the ledges. Yeah, that's true. I know. I feel like this game could easily be very dangerous to play. I struggle to pay attention, like, in the best of times. That's just my personality. So if you could fall off of ledges or stuff, it would be disastrous for me. So this is the little camping area. This is where the tent shows up when you have villagers coming to camp. It happens more frequently when you don't have 10 residents, but once you have all 10 slots filled, they're pretty rare. But when they do come camping, they show up here, so I wanted to create like a whole campsite area. And this is also my orchard with all the different fruit trees right here. Beautiful. And then I've got this little picnic area right by the camp. In this area, I used red flowers instead of like the white flowers I'm using basically everywhere else, but it's still the same vibe, And these little mushroom lamps are so cute. Like, adorable. You just got your campsite and Eugene showed up. Eugene is cool. I like him. I really like the campsite. I think it's a fun, like, thing that adds to the game. I think that, like, it's always fun to have kind of random things and see who shows up. I remember my first campsite villager. I actually don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Yuka, but I was just so excited to see her because I was like, oh, like, there's someone here. Like, there's something new happening. It feels like the visiting characters. Like, it's just another different thing. We love color-coordinated flower moment. So the thing about me is that I thrive on, like, organized, kind of. It's weird. So I called this, like, organizing and decorating my island because some of this is a little bit too messy for my taste. But I really like all the different shapes of the flowers, and I wanted to use them all. But having, like, all the flowers and all of the colors stressed me out. Like, it was too much. So I decided that for most of my island, it's white flowers. And then up here, as you can see, it's the red flowers. I decided that picking one color, but using the different types of flowers makes it look like natural but also manicured. That's the line we're treading. Natural but manicured. I am an organized chaos lover, that's for sure. Like, my room, the part of it that you can see is very specifically like that so that it looks good for stream. The rest of it does not look like that. And my desk setup, if you could see what I have going on right here, it's definitely a situation of like, I know where everything is, but if anybody else saw it, they would be horrified. They'd be like, you live like this? Yeah, natural but manicured. Like, someone went in and designed this whole island, but they did it with the intention of making it look like maybe it could have been like this already, but they just like fixed it up a little bit. So relatable. I'm glad I'm not the only person who's secretly a mess. I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm a mess because I know what's going on, but nobody else does. Like, it's definitely very much like, yeah, this chunk of my room that you can see, but like this desk that I stream at, the rest of my condo, it's definitely interesting, that's for sure. So this is Marshall. He is one of my newer villagers, and I love him. I stan. He's really, really popular. I got super lucky. I was trading villagers on Nookazon, and someone was selling him for like 30 tickets less than what he normally goes for, so I just bought him. I normally like to villager hunt instead of buying villagers, but I just couldn't pass that up. And this is actually Marshall's house right here. A friend came over to help you clean, and you were like... Also, don't touch anything. Oh, that's the thing. I remember growing up, like, as a kid, my mom would help me clean my room, and then I would lose everything. And she's like, it's organized. It's in labeled bins. You should know where it is. I'm like, but it doesn't go in a bin. It goes on the left corner of my desk. What is Nookazon? That's a question. So Nookazon is like a third-party website. It's not technically affiliated with Animal Crossing at all, but it's just a platform for people to trade a bunch of different stuff in the game. So you can trade for materials, items, villagers, everything like that. So the actual Nookazon website is like eBay, like where people auction stuff in the game and you can make offers and stuff, but it's in game stuff. So I could list like Marshall for sale, and I could ask for Nook Miles tickets, or cushions or picnic baskets or anything like that, or bells. But they also have a Discord server, which is where I do all of my trading. So I joined their Discord server, and then they have a bunch of different channels, like dozens of channels. So there's one that's like villager trading, material trading, whatever, and you can post in there like, I'm looking for Marshall, I have Nook Miles tickets, and you could also post like, I want to sell this, I'm looking for this. So it's just a really good trading hub. I don't use the actual website Nookazon very much, but I'm in the Discord server like at least once a day. You're totally fine. Don't apologize for asking questions. It's so nice to talk to a person instead of reading stuff. I totally get it. I love having interaction with chat, don't worry. We're definitely here to just vibe and chill. I don't have like a set, like, I have to accomplish this. I'm pretty laid back, especially when I play this game. So I love to chat while I'm kind of just going around. Yeah, I think that it's like easier to kind of talk to someone about stuff instead of just reading guides, because if you don't get it, you can ask me instead of like trying to find another guide that explains it in a different way than the other guide. I get it. I definitely had like a learning curve when I was first playing this game, and I watched a bunch of content creators about it. So I totally get it. You are all good to keep asking me questions. That's what I'm here for. So this is Bo's house. I am so proud of this shot right here. Like, let me just show you. Like, look at that. Ugh. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm proud of this. I really like his house. It definitely suits the vibes a lot. That was one of the things that I kind of looked out for when I was picking the villagers that I eventually wanted on my island. I wanted to make sure that their houses weren't A, ugly, but B, like, could kind of fit the vibe. Oh, you're totally welcome. I love answering questions. I love talking. That's why I'm a streamer. I love to talk about nothing for hours. And then I have another little picnic area. So Bo is a lazy villager, so he likes bugs and fishing, and he has the nature hobby as well, I think. So I wanted to have, and food is the other main thing that lazy villagers talk about a lot. So I thought having a picnic spot next to his and Marshall's house was very appropriate. You want to keep it nature looking, not super city vibes. I totally agree. That's where I was going for. Like, it's still an island, and even though it's not deserted anymore, I wanted it to still look like natural but manicured, as we said. That's definitely the kind of vibe I'm going for. We'll get over to my shop in a minute, and that's a little bit more like set up, like a little bit more civilized, but I'm not a super huge fan of the look of like hard paths everywhere and really like industrial and like grid and stuff. The awesome thing about this game is that like it can suit so many different people's styles. You can basically make whatever you want. I'm definitely more of like a natural kind of vibe though. That's the look I really like the kind of natural, and it has little setup areas with the picnics and the tables and stuff like that, but definitely very like spread out is the main thing. I didn't want it to feel too cluttered, and I wanted it to feel like pretty naturally occurring. So this is Freya's house. She's new, so there's nothing around her house yet, so we are going to come back and decorate around her house today, I think. And then right here, I think this is where Freckles' house is going to go. I can show you. This is Freckles, maybe. This might be Freckles. This is Freckles. So she's one of the villagers that I'm eventually looking for. I'm not going villager hunting yet because I don't have any tickets, but once I have her, this is where her house is going to go. So let me hide Freckles again. You taught preschool for 6 years, so you get it. Knowing a little bit about a lot of things, you can chat about all things. That's a good way to put it, like a jack of all trades. I definitely love to just, like, talk. I don't know. I don't live alone. I have one roommate, but she goes to work, whereas right now I'm working from home. So I definitely like to get my socialization in through the internet. I love Freckles. She's so cute. This is Meringue's house. I really like the way it looks too. I love this item. This little, I guess it's a wheelbarrow with flowers in it. I think it's adorable. I'm a huge fan. They're scattered in a couple of places around my island. And then I have a little well with a bucket next to it. My beaches aren't decorated at all. I'm just storing all of my flowers there, all of the different white flowers that I'm using. So the beaches don't have anything permanent on them. And then this is Eric's house. I can show you Eric too. He's adorable. I love him. Made him giant. The wheelbarrow. Oh, you are so lucky. I love this item. I feel like I got the DIY recipe like last week. I haven't had it for very long. It is Eric with a K. Oh, he's adorable. I love him. One of my favorite villagers. This is where his house is going to go. I just put this custom design of the like white with the red X down so I could mark out like how big the house is. So Alice, you're standing on Eric's house. And then I have another little picnic area over here because he's also a lazy villager. So I like the idea of having the picnic set up for him. And then if we come across the bridge over here, so eventually there will be a house right here, Eric's house, and then I want to decorate around Freya's house as well. If we come across this bridge, you'll see I have a little dining area set up right here. I love it. It's so cute. And then this is Tia's house, another wheelbarrow because I'm predictable. And then I have this little tea cafe. Not a cafe. It's definitely not a cafe. It's literally just a table with a tea set on it. But I liked having it right next to her house. I don't know if you've seen her, but she's an elephant who looks like a teapot. So I thought it was really fitting to have that right by her house. Yeah, the layout is tricky to figure out. You definitely have to have like a plan. There are a couple of different resources online. There's one that's like a 3D planner, and then there's also like 2D planners that you can use. I used those a lot while I was designing out my island, and I also used custom designs to mark stuff out. As you can see, like I marked out how big houses were and stuff like that, so I could tell where I wanted everything to be. And it really is just like a lot of trial and error and constantly moving stuff. Once you unlock the island designer, it gets a lot easier. So this is a feature you unlock. I don't remember what the specific parameters are. Google could definitely answer that though. So once you have the island designer, you use this to terraform. So you can use it to adjust your water and your cliffs, but you can also use it to lay down paths. So if you use, and this is really only helpful for like paths and also using custom designs to lay stuff out. But if you use it to, if you use it to lay down paths, you can more easily determine where something is going to be placed. So like where if I come and do this, like it's easier to place it exactly where I want it. So I use this and the like marking out custom design that I have to really set everything up. It does take a long time to move people around. It's also expensive. When you go to move a villager though, he'll give you a moving kit and it lets you imagine it the way it let you imagine placing your tent the first time you did. So definitely use that to kind of help you guide. And that's why I used this custom design to set where I did laying down these paths to set the design before I moved any houses. I moved them all to the beach. I figured out where I wanted them to be, and now I have put them here. So I've paid to move them twice, which is maybe not super efficient. It costs 50,000 bells to move someone, and then 50,000 every time you move them. So I will effectively pay 1,000,000 bells to move their houses around because I paid 50,000 each for all 10 of them to move them to the beach, and then I'll pay again to move them back. So not ideal, but it really helped me get the layout that I wanted to. Definitely use custom designs. Use fencing, also another great resource to kind of mark off where stuff can go, is my biggest pro tip. And really think about where you're putting something before you place it so that you don't have to pay a million bells moving villager houses like I did. I mean, it's fine. I thankfully got lucky with the turnip stock market a couple of times in a row, so there's nothing like major going on in terms of my money in this game. I still have like 11 million bells ish left, so we're okay. Not ideal, but we're okay. Good. I'm glad you've been saving bells. I was so bad at that when I started this game. It just was like I was just spending, and then I tried to do anything and I was like, oh my god. Like I went to build my first incline and I needed like 98,000 bells or whatever, and I was like, I'm never going to get there. It's never going to happen for me. That's Tia right there. She's the one whose house is the like blue one. And then right here, this is going to be Fang's new house, which is actually right down here right now, I think. So he's going to move up a little bit. You have not tried turnips. Last weekend was your first Sunday, but you were too intimidated. That's understandable. Turnips are definitely interesting. I would recommend, I'm not sure if it's on the Google Play Store, but if you have an iPhone, there's an app called ACNH Guide, and it is so useful. You can also use, there's a website, let me find it for you. Oh, sorry, it's coming up with a reaction because I'm like holding my controller in a weird way. Okay, so I'm going to put this website in the chat. It's called Turnip Profit, and it is so useful for turnips. So what you can do is you basically just use it to predict your turnip prices. So when you buy them, you put in the buy price, and then the turnip prices change twice a day. So there's an AM price, which is from when Nook's Cranny opens until noon, and then from noon until they close. So there's 2 different prices a day, and you use Turnip Profit. You type in your buy price, like how much you bought them for from Daisy May, and then how much they sell for each time. And after you input a little bit of data, it'll actually predict when the best time to sell them is. So that's really, really useful in terms of making sure that you make the most that you can. Also, there is a website. I'm hitting you with the links. I'm really just out here linking you to a bunch of different stuff. But when you decide to try turnips, the Turnip Profit site that I just sent, and also this one I'm about to send, this is called Turnip Exchange, and it's a site that kind of fields turnip trades with other people. So if you use Turnip Profit and it tells you that your pattern isn't good, like you're not going to be able to sell them for very much, you can go on Turnip Exchange, and basically you can just find a bunch of different players. You can sort by if they're buying or selling turnips on their island, what the price is, whether or not they have an entry fee, and you can use it to visit other people's islands and sell your turnips for a really good price. That's how I made good money on turnips. The best price I've ever had on my island was like 500 something, and I only have ever had a price above 300 like once that I've noticed. So what I did is I would buy them on my island, and then I would use Turnip Exchange. So I would buy them on my island for like 98 bells, and then I would go on Turnip Exchange if they had a good price and sell them for like 400. So if no one you know has a good turnip price, the Turnip Exchange is definitely a good resource too. Taking notes and downloading the app over there. I'm glad I can help. The Animal Crossing New Horizons guide app is so helpful. It has the Turnip Profit kind of built into it also, and I like the interface on the app better than on the website, so definitely keep that in mind. It also has a really awesome like daily checklist you can use. You can look up different villagers and different items to find out more about them. The guide app is my biggest pro tip for someone who's just starting the game. If you can get the Animal Crossing New Horizons guide app, chef's kiss. It's incredible. It really, really makes it a lot easier to play the game, I guess. I feel like it does a really good job of giving you information without giving you like too much, if that makes any sense. Go for it. Ask me all the questions you have. I'm here for you. What's up? Oh yeah, about Nook Miles tickets. Just generally, or do you have a question like about how they work, what they are? Used a bunch, but there are no villagers to invite. Okay, so with Nook Miles tickets, what you have to do is, I'm pretty sure you have to have, you obviously have your starter villagers. I think you said you just got the campsite, right? Is Eugene the first villager that you've had in your campsite? because if he is, then that's why you're not coming across any villagers. So the first campsite villager, you have to invite them to move onto your island. And then once they've moved in, you have to have a plot place, so like an empty plot. So they look kind of like this. Whereas like the ones that look like this, where you go to Nook's Cranny, or not Nook's Cranny, sorry, you go to resident services and you say that you want another villager and you buy a plot to sell. And then once you have a plot down and you go hunting, then they should be there. But you do have to invite your first campsite villager and they have to be moved in. So if he's in boxes unpacking, then tomorrow, if you have a plot available on your island, you have to go to resident services, buy the plot and place it, and then you should be able to villager hunt and there will be people there. So you have to wait until you have an empty plot on your island, your first campsite villager is all moved in, and it has to be like the next day. So if you buy a plot and place it, then you can't go villager hunting until the next day. Yes, you do need to have a plot ready, and then you should be able to do it. Yeah, so that is why you probably haven't seen any villagers. And there will be one on every island. So if you go to one and you're not seeing them there, then you're not going to find any. So if you go villager hunting and in your first island you haven't found any, then just know that for whatever reason you can't villager hunt that day. There will be one person on every single island that you go to if you have a plot available. Yeah, so I will put a plot down today, and then tomorrow you should be able to villager hunt successfully. And if there's one at your first island, then you know you've got it right. Yeah, you have to invite your first campsite villager and wait until they move in before you can villager hunt, unfortunately. Thankfully, I got decently lucky with mine. I saw one of my friends got Raymond as their first campsite villager. I was like, hello? Like, that's so rude. I got so unbelievably lucky with that one. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm here for. All right. I know we're still like kind of touring, but I came across this empty blanket and remembered what I wanted to put on it, so we're doing this really quick before we go back to hunting or touring. Words? Hello? I'm not always great at speaking, but you know, I like to do it, so here we are. Perfect. Cute little seating area. Love it. All right, on with the tour. Let me actually come down here. Nope. When it's your own island and you go the wrong way. Yeah, it's hard to tell because your first villagers just come like automatically, and then you have to like kind of proactively get the rest of them to come. So this is my airport. So this is what someone sees when they come. Right over here I have a free DIY area. So these are DIY recipes that I found, but I've already learned. So I just have them here so when people come to trade or drop off stuff, they can look at the free DIYs and take any of them if they want to. I'm not super picky with these. If I have a DIY recipe that's really valuable or worth a lot, sometimes I'll keep it so I can like sell or trade it. But I like having this little area over for people who come. Oh, thank you. I've seen free DIY areas on a couple of the other islands I'd visited for trading and stuff, and I realized that it was a good idea. I had so many DIYs that I already knew that couldn't really sell. Like, they're not super valuable unless you don't have it yet. Like, so I just thought it was a nice idea to keep them there instead of selling them, kind of give back a little bit to people who come to my island. And then I've got the free DIY sign, and then we've already been like over to the left all of the way. But if we come this way, you'll see I have a crescent lake. This is one of my 2 crescent moon shaped ponds. Open up my map so you can see what I'm talking about. We're at this one with the orange marker. And then you come this way a little bit, and I've got some seating areas and everything like that. And then this is my resident services. Eventually, this is going to be like a very specific flower garden. I don't know if you've seen online, people have like flower fields where they'll have all the same color like lined up in rows. I really like that. For now, it's just all my roses because that's what I was breeding at the time. But eventually, this is going to be a more organized like flower garden situation. What's the date today? Yeah. Okay. So that's what this is going to be. And then that's obviously my resident services right there. I've got another little picnic area because I love picnicking. And then we've got stargazing. And then I have this little fountain. Now this actually, I like this cliff and fountain I just put here because I had this river. So I obviously have the two rivers that were already on my island that have mouths that go out to the sea. But I wanted another river because I liked the idea of having a path that kind of winded and followed the river. And I didn't know where to end it. So I actually ended it with like another waterfall. You'll see where it starts in a minute. It doesn't make a lot of sense, and I don't like the way it looks like right here where it ends. But that's just what we have for now. And then this is my Nook's Cranny. You kind of can't see in front of it because of the cliff, but we've got more chairs in front of it. And, you know, just the vibes. And then we've got the fake, this is the fake river that I made, this one. And it winds around, and we have the Able Sisters store right here. This little bike in front of it, which I thought was a cute touch. And if you come behind the resident services, I've got this little platform. This is where that river starts. Now, this whole thing is grand, and it's like a little bit more grand than I think I want for my island. I made it with the intent of putting my museum up here. I liked the idea of having the museum high up right behind the resident services. But the thing about the museum is that the front door is 3 tiles wide, so you can't center it in front of a ramp. It looked really off no matter where I put it. So I moved it, and for now this is just like a music area. I liked the idea of this little raised up area, so I kept it. It doesn't really fit the vibe, but I haven't torn it down yet. And then eventually I'm going to put a ladder, I think maybe going diagonal right here. I know. The museum not centering with ramps is so rude because like the rest of the buildings do. Like homes, the stores, everything else like that, the door is too wide. So you can like center it with a ramp or a bridge pretty easily, but the museum doesn't. So that's definitely something to keep in mind while you're designing. And then I have some random flowers because I need to like sort and organize them and put away the ones that I want to keep and sell the rest of them. And then eventually there's going to be a bridge right here, which is what this marker is for. So bridges technically only take up 2 spaces, but if you have anything on the space on either side of it, you can't place it. So that's why I've got 4 markers here. I'm glad I saved you a headache because it was so frustrating. I like set up that whole cliff. I paid to move the museum. I moved it there, and then I realized that you couldn't center it. It's so rude. I felt so attacked. Yeah, so keep that in mind. You can center basically everything with a ramp or a bridge really easily, except for the museum. That dang museum. And you come across here, and then I've got ramps going up. We'll go that way in a minute. First, we're going to come over here. And this is my little lighthouse area. So this lighthouse is just one of the items you can get in game. But it feels really short if you just place it like on the ground. It felt like it should be taller than that. And I wanted to put something on my peninsula, just, you know, because it felt weird to just leave it there with emptiness. So I put my lighthouse up on a cliff and then put it on the peninsula. And we've just got a little picnic down below, lounge chair. For this area, I used yellow flowers, but that's the same kind of like, I used a bunch of different species, but they're all the same color. So I have all of the fossils except for like 3 of them. So I do need to go around and collect all these fossils. It's been a couple of days since I have, so there's a bunch scattered around. So with rocks and stuff, like if you don't hit them for a day, you only get 1 day's resources. But if you don't pick up your fossils, they'll be there until you pick them up. So I sometimes will avoid picking them up for a day or 2, but eventually the goal is to finish the collection. Once I finish the collection, I'll probably just like sell them. I might not even get them assessed first, although they do sell for more if you do that. Or I might do a fossil giveaway if I get like a bunch of duplicates. But right now, when I find fossils, I go and I get them assessed. I only have 3 left in the collection, so I rarely have a new one, and then I just sell them. Yeah, I really like the terraforming. I think that it's a really nice touch for this game. I think that it really changes how customized your island can be. I didn't do a lot of terraforming. For the most part, I wanted it to be pretty, again, like natural but manicured. So I didn't make, like, people do some crazy cool stuff with like cliffs and waterfalls everywhere, but I didn't want mine to be like, I say I didn't want it to be too over the top, but really it's just an excuse because I'm not that great at terraforming. So I say I just didn't want it to be like that. But, you know, this is the vibe. I like the way it looks so far. So I will go around and pick up my fossils and also my weeds and like flowers and stuff, but I only have a couple left in the collection, so I'm not too fussed about it. And then when I come across an area where I want to have like my white flowers, I dig a hole so I know to put them there, and these holes do disappear on the new day, but I'll come back and decorate before I finish for today. So I'm going to leave that there so we know. So this is my museum area. So you come up this first ramp, and then the second one, and then I've got the museum off to the side because you can't center it in front of a ramp. And I do just have like one spot in front of it because I wanted to have this pond here. We've got a little sitting area, and then right down here is my house. So we've kind of gone in like a full circle around the outside of my island. But this waterfall and pond was already here when I, like, it just, this was the way that my island looked, and I decided to keep it because I like the naturally occurring waterfalls and the rivers. So I kind of centered the museum with the waterfall, which thankfully I think lined up pretty well. And then over here we've got another little seating area, and then we've got the other crescent shaped pond, and I have the same kind of like log dining table at the center of it. And then I just need to finish laying down paths and stuff over here, maybe a couple more trees, and kind of fill this area up. But that's basically my whole island. So for the most part, I don't have a lot of empty space left. As you can see, I just have kind of little areas that need to be filled in. I do have like this, I don't have anything on this second layer over here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put yet. Probably just like random decorative stuff. And then I do know over here, so this in front of the resident services, like I said, is where I'm going to have like a specific like flowers. Sorry, losing my train of thought. Like my flowers lined up in a specific way. Let me see if I can like find a picture to show you what I'm talking about, because I feel like I'm not getting my point across very well. Oh, drop my controller. It's fine. Here we go. Alright, this might be dangerous, but I'm about to do it. Just gonna paste with no abandon. If I can. Maybe I can't. It's gonna take me a second to... Oh, you know what? This will be much easier. Sorry. Like dropping stuff, losing the plot over here. Okay. So now if I... I just want it to be this little passion for my resident services. But that's kind of the vibe for this area, is lines of different colored flowers. And then over here, give me just a second, we'll get there. So this is where the residences start, obviously. And then this is eventually going to be a bridge right here. Yeah, they are like the tulips. It's definitely like kind of a... It's a little bit more manicured than I normally go, but I thought it would look nice like in the very front of the resident services, like a flower field. And then over here, I just have like a bunch of my extra flowers that I don't know what I'm going to do yet with. This chunk of land right here is the only area that I don't really have like something set for yet. I'm thinking I'll either do like a fake farm, because I have... Oh, I didn't even talk about it. Over by my campsite, there's a fake, eventually what's going to be a lavender farm. So I'm going to use the blue and the purple hyacinths to make it look like it's, you know, fields of lavender. That's definitely not an original idea. I've seen it online all over the place, but this is a little lavender farm. I just have the red ones over here so I can breed them to get purple, but that's what this is going to be. And then I'm thinking for that other little area of land, I might do another farm. I've seen people do like watermelon ones using the watermelon beach ball. I've seen people do strawberry ones with like pansies before they grow all the way. There's a couple different options, so I might do like a farm over here, or I might have like patches for flower breeding, because I haven't bred all the flowers that I want yet. So I might set it up for flower breeding right now, and then once I have all the flowers I want, I'll turn it into a farm or something like that. We're probably not going to do anything to this section today, just because right now I'm like using it as a dumping ground for all the flowers I don't want yet. Stay hydrated. So we're probably going to ignore this area for now. I kind of want to finish with the like residential area, I think is the vibe. That's the main goal for today. Alrighty, so now that we've kind of had our tour, I think at least you've seen most of my island and you can get like the vibe. Like this is kind of what I'm going for. Just want to go around and fill everything up a little bit. So, as you've probably noticed, I have mostly the cedar, I think is what they're called, the like pine looking trees. And these are all saplings, so once they grow, they'll be bigger than this, of course. And then I also have the regular trees growing, but I want to cut them down and just leave the stumps like this. I like the look of having tree stumps scattered around. I think it adds to the like wilderness vibes. But you have to grow the tree and then cut it down in order to have the stump there. If you try and dig up a stump, it just disappears. It doesn't go to your inventory. So that's what all of the different sapling or growing trees are. So cherries are native to my island, and cosmos are my native flowers. So this white one that Marshall was just sniffing, that's what's native. I have all the fruits, and I have most of the flowers. Not in all colors yet. That's kind of what I'm working towards. But I do have all of the fruits. I've got all of them except for coconuts growing up in my orchard, and then I'm going to have coconut trees on the beach. That's the goal. All right, now I have this little lace rug spot here, and I also have one down here. I'm thinking I'll do a swing on this one, because if you come over to this one, there's a swing like almost in view. So I think we're going to put the swing on this far one. Swinging bench is what I was referring to. Cute. There we go. And then eventually there's going to be a house right here. You know, the vibes. I'm trying to decide. I don't think I made the furniture that I need. So I made a bunch of log stools and stakes, as you can see. You've probably noticed I kind of use them around my island. I like placing items in threes. I like odd numbers. This is who I am. This is a bad example because there's the lamp right here. But I will oftentimes place 2 flowers and a log stool, or 2 flowers and log stakes, like that right there. This right here. That's definitely a common theme. I'll sometimes use a piece of the country fencing as well, but that's why I made a couple of log stools and stakes, because I use them to kind of break up where I place flowers. But I think I want to make, I don't have anything to go on this little lace rug spot right here. Maybe we'll go back to my house, make a couple of rocking chairs and a couple of the log like lounge chairs, so I have all of them in my inventory. And then we can just place a bunch of stuff and see how it goes. Oh, I also haven't done any of my dailies yet. Maybe while we're down here, let's go do that. We can go to Nook's Cranny, the Able Sisters, buy everything. Yeah, that makes sense. Then head up to my house, put it away, craft, live my life. What's the plan? Oh, she's sitting at the area I just set up. That's so rude. As soon as I sat down, she left. I'm so sad. Tia, why did you leave as soon as I came to sit with you? That's so rude. I like to say that I'm a cataloger in this game. I think more appropriate is probably the word hoarder. I eventually want to have every item in every swatch. I know that that's not realistic, especially not yet. So for now, I focus on every item that I like in every swatch. So oftentimes, like if I find something that I like at Able Sisters, I will buy it in every single swatch. Oh, go for it. I love when there's a rainbow. It's so cute. I hope you have fun playing. I love this game. Such a bop. Such a good time. I already have all this stuff. That's really rude. I don't think I'm going to buy anything. Can't believe this. You are all good. I'm just happy you're here. I'm happy I can provide some ambiance for you. Oh my god. Ambiance. Who do I think I am? Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, nothing of interest here. I basically had everything that I wanted already. So we're going to go to Nook's Cranny because that's the plan. I eventually want to buy, I think I want to go on Nookazon. Probably not on stream. I'll do this off stream. But I want to buy a bunch of butterfly models and make like a butterfly like flower garden area. Like I want to have a bunch of butterfly models over by where I have my flowers. I think that that would be cute. I am dropping the knowledge. I'm constantly here dropping random knowledge at all my family who are judging me for playing this game so much. I have knowledge, so it's worth it. I know things about this game. I should after spending so much time playing it. I think it would be more embarrassing if I couldn't answer any questions after having this many hours in the game, but you know, it's whatever. Ugh. I'm still trying to get, I need more of some of the white flowers. I'm close to running out, but Nook's Cranny isn't helping me today. And I already have everything that I like. So we're just going to go back up to my house and craft some more. Another great thing about the Animal Crossing New Horizons Guide app is that you can catalog items. So you can look up an item, see all the different swatches, and you can list it as like you have it in your catalog. So I think that that's really cool. I just want to be me. You know, it's never like actually making fun of. It's all just for good fun. Thankfully, my family is also a bunch of nerds, so you know, we're in this together. They made me this way. They shouldn't be surprised. Not surprised, just disappointed. Alrighty, let's go make some stuff. Oh, I love this game. The music, the ambiance, it's so good. It is so good. It reminds me a lot of Stardew Valley in that way with the like, a lot of times when I'm gaming, I feel like I have to watch something or listen to my own music, and I still do that sometimes. But with this game, I am more likely to just listen to like the in-game music while I'm playing. The same goes for Stardew Valley. But basically any other game, and I have like Spotify or YouTube or Twitch on in the background because I need constant stimulus. Constantly. Oh, sometimes you want to pretend you're not a hoarder, but then you open up your inventory and see all the stuff you have, and when I say you, I'm talking about myself. Sometimes I'm just like struck with the fact that I hoard in this game. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna be live for 3 hours today, so that's another 2 hours. Sorry, I'm just like talking out loud while I think. But I think that that's the goal. I think that I will, yeah, I'll probably take a break in like half an hour-ish, so it'll be halfway through the stream, and then we'll come back for another hour and a half, and then I'll get off for today. I think that 3-ish hours is the time that I want to go for stream. This is my 3rd stream, by the way, just in case you weren't aware. So I am still kind of new at this, you know? But I'm here, we're doing it. But basically, my first stream, I was live for like over 4 hours, and I had to take 2 breaks because like it was too much for me. Not too much, it was super fun, I had a great time, but I realized that it was maybe a little bit too long. And then my second stream, it was kind of like impulsive, so I was only live for about an hour and a half. And I didn't end up taking a break, but like by the time it was over, I felt like I needed one. But I knew that I wasn't going to be live long enough to need to take a break on stream. Anyway, I'm rambling. The point is that like 3 hours with 1 break in the middle feels like the sweet spot for me in terms of stream length, stream breadth. Alright, so I made a rocking chair for that one spot. I think I want to, maybe I'll make another one just so I have them on me. Just because I know that I'll use them. Like I know what I'm doing. I know what the vibe is. I know the goal that I'm trying to establish. I'll keep a lookout for the schedule for sure. Oh, yay! I think that I need to like figure my life out and put a schedule on my Twitch. I wanted to keep crafting. It's not a problem. The thing about a schedule is that I am a very not scheduled person in my life. Like, obviously, I have a full-time job that I work in addition to now doing Twitch and YouTube just for fun. So I kind of have a full schedule, which is awesome. I love staying busy. But I haven't figured out, like, on days where I work, I haven't figured out, like, what time I want to start and how long I want to be live and stuff like that. I feel like this schedule will probably change every week, but I at least should start putting out, like, a schedule for each week. I know for sure I'll always stream at least one of the weekend days because that's when I don't have to work at my job. But other than that, unfortunately, my planning is not on point yet. But I will get a schedule out. I think probably oh, excuse me. I think probably after stream today I'll sit down and like make an actual schedule and stick to it. I think I am going to stream again tomorrow starting at the same time. I probably won't be playing Animal Crossing. I'm thinking about playing Stardew Valley. So if you haven't ever heard of Stardew Valley, it's similar enough to this game that I think you'd really enjoy it, just saying. So basically, the concept of the game is that you have your grandfather, like in-game, and it starts with him dying, RIP. It's not really a spoiler because it's like the first thing that happens. But basically, the point of that is that he has this farm in this little area called Stardew Valley that he's left to you. So you go there to build up his farm, and you can make a farm, you can ranch animals. There's a bunch of different people that live around the town that you can befriend and quests you can do and stuff for them, but it's very similar to Animal Crossing in the way that it's like more low-key, just kind of a game that you can like chill to. There's a bunch of different things you can do. You can go fishing, you can donate stuff to a museum. Like, it's definitely kind of like the vibes. It's inspired by Harvest Moon, and this kind of genre of game is very much what I enjoy. So like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, My Time in Portia, those kind of like, they're simulation games, but they're not super structured. They're kind of open-ended, so you can do what you want and play how you'd like and everything like that. And that's definitely what I enjoy the most. So right now we are just crafting some more stuff so I can go back and keep decorating my island. I underestimated how much stuff I was going to need, so I'm just going through and making the DIYs that I know I'll need. And then customizing them all because I'm picky. Remember to stay hydrated. I feel like I keep hello. I feel like I keep picking up my water bottle, but I like don't talk all day, especially on days where I don't have work. And so when I come on stream and start talking, I'm always like, oh, I forgot that I need to like hydrate better than I am currently. Alrighty, beautiful. Let's go in and customize everything so we can get set here. I want to go villager hunting again soon. That stream was so much fun, but the problem is that it's so difficult to pick out villagers. It requires like a lot of effort, and that might be more effort than I'm willing to put in right now. I think that it would be super fun to go villager hunting again, and obviously when someone leaves I will. I plan on like only villager hunting on stream now that I've done it once, but alas, today is not my day. Maybe I'll force someone out and we could go villager hunting tomorrow. I think I am going to stream again tomorrow at the same time. I think I already said that also. Hee. But maybe I'll force someone out today after I get off stream, and then we can go villager hunting. That could be quite fun. It would be a good time to do it because I don't want to do it once I have turnips because they can spoil. So I don't know if you are aware of time traveling or what you can do in the game, but sorry if you just heard my dryer. But the game is obviously set on like IRL time, so you can change the system settings on your Switch and it'll change the date and time in the game. So I say that I don't like time travel in this game. The problem is that I kind of have, but in my defense, I know you probably noticed I have a bunch of like out of season items. So I have like the horoscope items that aren't here yet. I have like the mushroom stuff. And I didn't time travel for any of that. I used Nookazon to get that stuff. So I traded with people that time travel, but I only time travel to kick out villagers. That's the only reason I've ever time traveled, was to like kick out villagers. And that's basically it. So turnips spoil if you travel backwards in time while you have them. So that's what causes turnips to spoil. So I will time travel to get rid of villagers, so I'll travel forward until someone has to leave. So your turnips will be fine if you travel forward, but once you've got them to leave, if you don't sell them and you travel back to the current day, they will spoil. So if you have turnips before you start time traveling, you need to finish and sell them before you go back. So you can go forward and turnips will be fine, but once you time travel back, your turnips spoil, if that makes sense. That's what goes with them. I didn't know that. I've never had that happen to me. 'Turnips go away if you keep poking them. Hmm. 'Turnips go away if you keep poking them. 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 'Turni I don't normally like use the net or push villagers because it actually doesn't contribute to them leaving any faster. So the only way to get villagers to leave, basically, is to lose friendship points with them, which eventually they do if you hit them with a net, but pushing them around doesn't do anything. And so I don't typically do that with the villagers because it doesn't really help with forcing them to leave. The best thing you can do if you get a villager that you want to leave is just ignore them. It's really, really difficult to lose friendship points in this game, but it's really easy to gain them. And any one of your villagers can ask to leave. The ones who have lower friendship points are just more likely to. But anyone who isn't your most recent villager can ask to leave. So the best approach for trying to get villagers to leave without time travel is just to ignore them. And if you are willing to use time travel, there is like a method that you can use to get them, like, to trigger someone wanting to leave. So you can't really know what your friendship level with them is at. There are a couple of guides online. There's no specific parameter, like there's no data where you can look up in game like how much a villager likes you or doesn't like you, but you can look up, like, if you're able to give them gifts, then that means you're at a certain friendship level. If they send you on quests, so like if they ask you to buy something or get something for you, that means you're at a different level. So you can look up their like friendship level guides in this game that tell you kind of, so you can like estimate how good of friends you are with them. But it is really, really hard to lower friendships. So the best thing to do if you decide you don't want someone is just to ignore them. Especially if they like are following you to ask you something, or if they ask you to do a quest, don't complete it, that kind of stuff. But there is no set, like this, Bo has 80 friendship points with me. I can kind of figure it out based on when I talk to him. I can give him gifts. He does ask me to do stuff for him sometimes, so I know we're like pretty good friends, and there are friendship guides that give you like more information about what exactly those parameters are and like about how many points you have. And then obviously if someone gives you their poster or their photo, then you're very good friends with them. But until then, it's just kind of like not exactly known. Like, and obviously, generally speaking, the longer you have someone, the better friends you get with them, as long as you don't ignore them. So your newer villagers are almost always going to have a lower friendship level than your older villagers, unless you're ignoring your older villagers. I'm changing my character's outfit because it's one of my Nook Miles rewards, and I want them miles, so that's what we're doing. I need to get another one of these tube tops. I only have like the one color, and it's rude. Alright, no one judged my fashion sense, although based on what my character was wearing before, I feel like there's only one place to go but up. My, like, real life style is very, very, like, casual is a word. So I like to use this game. A lot of times I make my villager, or my islander, my resident rep, my character, look either, like, very girly or very, like, edgy. I like to experiment with aesthetics in the game that I wouldn't experiment with in real life. I got there. I can speak. I did it. I nailed it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so good at using words. Oh, what am I doing? I think no hat. Popping off in a not good way. Oh, this is the vibe. Here we go. Yes. Oh, I forgot about this grape harvest basket. That is so cute. Yes, that's what I want. And I think maybe just these, like, Birkenstocks vibes. Yeah. Oop. That's good. This will be our fit for today. I really just want the Nook Miles rewards. I used, like, 41 tickets last time I went hunting on stream, and I'm confident that, like, as my dreamy list gets narrower and narrower, the more I'm gonna have to, like, really be hoarding tickets, hoarding Nook Miles. Make sure that I have enough tickets for the amount of islands I'm probably gonna have to go to. Obviously, like, the earlier you're hunting, the easier it is because you have more slots to fill, and you're, I think, a little bit less selective or more willing to take people. But now that I'm like, I only have 4 slots left, and I know I want it to be these 4 people, like, as that goes down, and especially once it's like, I only have 1 spot left and I want this person, it's going to be obviously a lot harder and take a lot longer to get it done. So I ended up hunting for 41 islands, and then I didn't even end up taking someone who was on my list. So Whitney the wolf was on my list. She is a snooty wolf, and I wanted her because I needed another snooty. And actually, for a decent amount of the villagers that I have, or I'm planning on having, I have 2 of the species. And I wanted another wolf because I already have Fang and I love him. So Whitney was on my list because she was a snooty wolf. And then I found Freya, and she's a snooty wolf, and it had already been 41 tickets and also 4 hours. So I decided to take her. And this is Meringue's house. When you go to the wrong place. This is Meringue's house. Sorry, Meringue. But yeah, after all that hunting, I didn't even end up taking someone who was on my list. So, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I really like her. I'm not mad about it. It's just funny that I ended up taking someone not on my list. But she is very similar, snooty wolf. What am I doing? I'm just wandering around aimlessly. What's up? I see the OMG with multiple G's. See, we were talking about it, and now I want to go villager hunting. Shakes fist at myself. Maybe I'll time travel tonight to kick someone out, and we can do that tomorrow. That would be fun. Could be a fun vibe. Oh, Marshall, he's so cute. This is Freya, right here, this pink wolf. Hello? Oh, I forgot. During my last Animal Crossing stream, I ended up moving my face cam up, but I forgot to do it today. I ended up putting myself like here so that I wasn't blocking the dialogue. Let me know what you think. I can move my camera around pretty easily, so if this ends up being in the way, let me know. Do not come lay on this. I'm moving it. Stop it. Okay, well, I intended to move that, but, you could also lay down on it. That's fine, too. First try. Like, I was trying so hard to move this, then I just ended up laying down. Oh. Okay. Yeah, accidentally sit on something, for sure. It happens a lot. Can I not put this where I want it to be? Is that what the problem is? Are you telling me that I can't have what I want? That's just rude. Okay, see, I like the idea of it being there, but the problem is that this chair right here has that same pattern on it, and also this has the same pattern on it, so I think I'm going to put a rocking chair here, actually. Ursula and Sprocket started with them. Is Sprocket the, like, metal bird? Is that who he is? Oh, Stitches is so cute. I love Stitches. He's super popular. Yeah, the robot sports bird. Oh my god. I know, the robot ones, Sprocket and Ribbot, are terrifying. They're so scary. I don't like the robot ones. Stitches is adorable. I don't think I've ever seen what Peaches looks like, though. Let me look her up. I'm V-nosy. Oh, I literally just Googled Peaches as if that was gonna... as if Animal Crossing... or as if Google knows that I'm just talking about Animal Crossing always. Oh. I mean, I was about to say she's cute, and I think she is, but her eyes are a little scary. No, sorry, I forgot I have that caps rule on. I'm gonna disable that. That keeps happening to people. Sorry, you got timed out for typing in all caps. I'm gonna get rid of that. It's unnecessary, I think. If I can remember how, I will. Here we go. Alright, I took that rule away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cappers. Don't worry. It was just it's an auto mod from Streamlabs. If you type in all caps, or mostly caps, it will time you out sometimes. Yeah. Oh. Wrote haha in capital letters. Sorry. Streamlabs is finicky. I just barely removed that command, so hopefully it shouldn't happen again. I forgot to do it after my last stream, but I was worried about, like, caps being misused, but, you know, I think that we all like enthusiastically type sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I removed that, so it shouldn't happen again. But alas, I would Peaches. She's, you know, interesting looking. No, it just does that. So when you have the caps command on with Streamlabs, when it like times you out, it gets rid of all your previous messages, which is super annoying. I need to mess with my Streamlabs setting a little bit more. Right now I just have like the auto moderator, so it definitely does some like things that I don't necessarily agree with, but you are all good. You didn't do anything wrong. It was just like the Autobot. Autobots roll out. You are all fine. Don't worry about it. You did nothing wrong. It was just the Streamlabs being overly picky about what it decides to please. I basically like only set Streamlabs up so that it would have the commands with my like social media and stuff, and also like to block out certain like swear words and stuff, obviously. But I forgot that it has like some auto stuff that unless you turn off the caps ban, it's there automatically and stuff like that. Sprocket, the robots. I know, the robot villagers are terrifying. Have you seen Ribot? He's like a robo-frog. He's like Sprocket, but he's a frog. It's deeply upsetting. He's very scary looking. I don't like it. Some of the villagers are terrifying in Pocket Camp. Oh man, in the 3D of New Horizons, it's even worse. It's so funny, the concept for some of the villagers. And it's funny because I like some of the like not super realistic ones. Like obviously Tia here is a perfect example. She's an elephant who's shaped like a teapot, but I love her. It's adorable. I think it's so cute. But the robots, like I can't do it. There's a line. Aww. I love her. She's so sweet. The Bops. I love this game. Have I said that I love this game? Because I do. Alright, it's time to stop chickening out. I need to get my path tool out and basically lay down paths like all through here. Like all the way from that bridge, all the way down, and all the way up to like here, basically. I need to lay down a bunch of stuff. Oh, you just Nook Miled? Was someone there? Yay! And there's a red chicken. That's terrifying. The first thing you see is a bright red chicken. Well, I'm so glad that you're able to villager hunt. You are in for such a treat. Villager hunting is one of my favorite things to do in this game, for sure. Benedict. That's a strong name for a chicken. I like that name. Some of the names are great. Like the chicken named Benedict. There's another chicken named Egbert, and that's pretty great. Oh my god. When I was villager hunting last time, we found a duck that was named Pate, I think is what his name is technically is. It's P-A-T-E, but as soon as I saw him, I started pronouncing it Pate. It's like this feels like it's inappropriate somehow. Like, I don't know why, but it feels wrong. It's so funny. I love some of the names. Alright. I'm doing it. I'm gonna lay down paths all throughout this empty area. This is one of the most tedious parts, especially because my island is set up the way it is. Laying down paths in a way that like looks natural and so it's not all symmetrical is very, very difficult because I'm using so many different custom designs. Like, I'm trying to have a pattern in the sense that I don't want it to be too like repetitive, but I also don't want it to all look the same everywhere. Like, I don't always want to have certain ones right next to each other, and it's just a lot. I'm just very picky about the way that this looks. Sometimes I'll just grab like one and place it around like all over the place and then go back and pick another one and kind of place it around just so I don't have to change it all the time. Oh, Hippo. Yes, that's another great name. Some of the names are so good. It was like Hippo, but French. Some of the names are great. And Fang the Wolf, that's another good one. Some of them are class. Some of them are quite funny. Ugh, the Bobs. There are some that I kind of use, like I try to use like near each other, but not next to each other. Generally, what I'm looking for is spreading out like the ones that are more full. So like this wood plank is more full because the planks take up like most of the spot. Whereas like these leaves that I'm standing on right now, or even this stone feels less full because it's not quite as like of solid as a design. So that's basically what I'm doing when I'm doing this. There's not really a rhyme or reason to it. Like I do just kind of run around, place the paths. If I don't like them, get rid of them. There's not really a specific approach that I have other than just like winging it. Winging it and laying down custom paths literally everywhere. Perfect. Alright, then we'll come over here and do the same thing. Ugh, the bops. Yeah, so once you unlock paths in terraforming, it doesn't cost anything, which is fantastic. It's just something you unlock. I think it's a Nook Miles reward. Don't quote me on that. But once you have it unlocked, it doesn't cost you anything. You can use Nook Miles tickets to unlock different like in-game paths, like all of these ones. But to use any of the custom design paths, you just have to unlock the tool. And same goes for terraforming and waterforming. Once you have the island designer unlocked, there's not a cost to it. So that's awesome because I can go back and change my mind about the paths as many times as I want without any real repercussions, which is fantastic. Wish moving houses was like that. RIP. RIP my account. Yeah. Yeah, so that is one thing you don't have to worry about, is laying down paths and landscaping and everything like that doesn't cost you anything, so. No extra budget concerns there, thankfully. Oh, the bops. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm just kind of like, I pick a design, I go around and I place it, and then I pick another design, go around and place it until the area is full. And then once I've gone around and do this, I'll like walk through the whole area, and if I don't like the way some of it looks, then I will go back and do it again. But for now, this is what I'm doing. A lot of my designs are in like pairs, and I say my designs, I didn't make most of these. I got most of them like through the Able Sisters, you know. But a lot of the ones that I use are in like pairs, so you can see this one and this stone that I was just using were designed to go together. Same goes for some of the like flowers and stuff that I use. So a lot of times I'll take the ones that are in pairs, go around and place them, and then go back and just, it's a lot of like doing and then redoing until it looks the way you want it to. I'm just bopping. I'm just having a good time. I'm just vibing. Cool. Alrighty. I never played Farmville, no. I feel like I missed out on an era by not playing Farmville, but I can't say that I did. Maybe I should go back and play it. If it has these vibes, then I know I'd enjoy it. These are definitely like the vibes that I'm into. the vibes, you know, passes the vibe check for sure. I don't know. I really love this like genre of game. It's definitely my strong suit, my style. As you can see, for these log paths, I placed like 3 of them together in like an L, almost heart shape a lot, and then I placed this larger one like by itself. So I'll go around and do that. And then we'll probably put a couple of them in the like L heart shape in a second. Oh, so good. I'm just jamming. I love the fact that you can lay custom designs down as paths. They don't show up on the map, which I'm a fan of, but I like using them as paths. I feel like the in-game paths can feel very like stylistic and very placed, and a lot of times very like civilized, I guess is the word I'm looking for, like developed. which we've established is not really my vibe for my island. I want it to feel a little bit more natural than that. It's obviously still manicured, but, you know. Manicured with the intent to look natural is what I'm going for. That's the vibe that I'm aiming for. Alright, then I actually deleted this one, so I'll put it down like right here. Alright, then we'll go back to the log paths. And I have one right here, so I don't want it to be too close. Maybe I'll do one like over here. Perfect. I love seeing my villagers out and about and talking to each other. It's so sweet. I love this game. Have I said it recently? Because I'll say it again. I want to hear what they're talking about. I want to eavesdrop. What are you talking about? No. I want to know what they're talking about, not you, Freya. What are you talking about, Fang? Yes. Oh, are they fighting? Oh no. What's going on? Marshall is bugging you to choose his best pose. Okay, another Nook Miles ticket. Why do you always end up on Peach Islands? So there is actually a reason behind that. So whatever your island's native fruit is, it also has a sister fruit. And on Nook Miles tickets Mystery Tour Islands, you're always either going to have your fruit or your sister fruit. I don't know what this sister fruit is for peaches, but basically you'll only ever find 2 different fruits on Nook Miles Islands, and it'll be your native and the sister fruit. So for cherries, the sister fruit is pears. So I have cherries on my island. So when I go to Mystery Islands, it's always either cherries or pears. You have apples. Okay, so you're always either going to find apples or peaches on islands. You're not going to get any of the other fruit from Nook Miles Ticket Islands. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't see his poses. Okay, the second one was good. I wish we could see Marshall's poses better, but I liked the second one. I know. So the only way to get all of the fruits is to get them from like other people. So if you have like friends who have other native fruits or other sister fruits, then you can get them there. A lot of times people, like if you are trading with anyone online for anything else, if you just ask, I feel like people are pretty good about giving you fruits, especially if it's their native fruit. Like, so how I got all the fruits, I wasn't even trading with the intention of getting fruits. I was just going around selling, hello? Lost my train of thought. I was just going around selling my turnips on different islands, and then I would ask, like, hey, I see that you have a bunch of cherry trees, or you have a bunch of pear trees. Do you mind if I, like, pick some? And I would just take, like, 3. Or you only really need 1, and then you can plant your own tree and, like, develop your own crop that way, but you can't. I think your villagers can give you some fruits, but if I'm not mistaken, it's only your sister fruit. So the only way to get... the only way to get fruits that aren't native or the sister fruit are through trading with other people. Cappers, if you want to send me a whisper on Twitch with your Switch code, we can, if you want, I hope I'm not like overstepping, but if you want to whisper me your Switch code and we can become friends, I'd be happy to send you the fruits. I have all of them. Be happy to send you some fruit through the mail. Yeah, and coconuts. Coconuts, I forgot. So coconuts will be on like all the Mystery Tour islands. They don't count as one of the games like fruits in the sense that your island isn't going to have native fruits. So, you know, there's that. OMG, not overstepping. You just have to figure out how to find your Switch code. I can show you. So you'll close out your game, and then if you come into settings, and then you do something. Maybe, I forget. Clearly I'm not as... Oh, haha. So when you're in your home screen, you come up to this little icon on the top left. And then if you open up your profile, yeah, it'll show you your friend code on Switch. And that's what I'm referring to when I say Switch code. It starts with that SW. So again, you'll click on your little icon and then come up here, and then it's in the profile. And then if you want to whisper me, which is just like the DMs on Twitch, I can add you, and then I'd be happy to send you some fruit. Hopefully that me showing you that was enough of a tutorial. Let me know if you have any other questions though, because I can walk through it again. Of course. I love this game. I think that like I feel like people were really like friendly with me when I was like getting my island going and trying to get all the fruits and stuff. So now that I have like all the fruits and a bunch of items and stuff, I want to like pay it forward. So if I have something that people need and I'm not really using it, I'm like, yeah, like I can hook it up. I've got you. I got you. I think I am all right, we are an hour and a half in, so I think I'm actually going to take my break. It'll just be for a second. We'll still be live and I'll come back. I'm just going to fill up my water, take a quick walk around, and once I finish laying down this lace path, I'll take a quick little break. I do have a little basically it's a slideshow. It's just a little video of a bunch of different New Horizons memes that plays while I'm gone, so don't worry, you will be entertained. I won't just abandon you with nothing to watch. But I think I'm going to switch over to that and take a break, and then maybe by the time I get back, I'll have your whisper and I can send you those fruits. So I will be right back. We're not done. We're going to stream for another hour and a half-ish or so. Just taking a quick little break. So let me get that popped up here. am back. So I actually took my Switch out of the dock for a second. I just got Capper's Whisper with their friend code. So I'm going to add them really quick off stream, and then I will put my Switch back and we can get back to playing the game. But I wanted to come back and, you know, at least talk. Just so you can, you know, not be lonely. Search with friend code. Sorry, I have a piece of candy in my mouth, so if you can hear that, apologies. I was in my kitchen. I just walked past the dish of hard candy, and I'm weak, so I took one. Alright. Sorry, I am just typing in Capper's friend code right now. Okay, awesome. I just sent you that friend request. So when you get it, if you want to accept me, and then I should be able to send you the fruit. So my ID is just Natalie, and then you saw it's the picture of Timmy and Tommy. Let me put my Switch back in the dock, and then we can keep going. I mean, even working from home, what is standing? Exactly. Because at our office building, I had a standing desk, and I would use it pretty regularly. I, would probably stand for at least an hour or two every day. And now that I'm working from home, I literally, sit in my bed with my work laptop most of the time. So, clearly I'm not good at this. But yeah, I decided that when I'm streaming, it's important that I still, take at least the occasional break, just to make sure that, my legs don't fall asleep or anything like that. Figure out how to do that super fast. I'm proud of you, Cappers. Nailed it. Alrighty. So I should be able to mail you if you accepted my request. Let me look. Hello. I gotta get back into it. What am I doing? I'm looking for my friends. Hello? Here we go. Friend list. Okay. I'm not seeing you here. Do I have to, is there something else I have to do? Let me go back to... I see you as a friend on your Switch, but not Animal Crossing. Alright, let me look and see, what's going on here. I am hiding my game just for a second, just so I don't accidentally disclose any info. Although I literally did leak my own Switch code earlier today. Not that it actually matters, but, just in the sake. Okay, I see you in my Switch friends. I might need to close and reopen my Animal Crossing game. Let me do that. Save and end for the day and then come back in and see if that fixes it. Put it back to the game now. The bobs. The bobs, it's literally the little loading ding, and I'm like, yeah, I'm bopping. I just love this game. Having a good time. Okay, so we close. And then we open again and see if that refreshes it. And then this will be perfect, so I'll be in my house so I can get the fruit. So you said that you have peaches and pears. No. Peaches and apples? So I need to get out everything other than the peaches and apples, right? Don't feel bad, Cappers. It's all good. Also, is there something you prefer I call you other than Cappers? I've just been saying that because that's the first chunk of your username. But if there's something you prefer, let me know. You have peaches and apples. Okay, awesome. You are all good. We're just chilling. The whole point of this stream is just to vibe and play Animal Crossing with, with you guys. So here we are. We're doing it. Oh, I forgot I took my glasses off. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I do know what it is. I never wear them when I'm recording YouTube videos, but after I wore them for my last stream, I realized that I like streaming in my glasses a lot. They're prescription, just, well, okay. They're basically like reading glasses just to help me see up close better. And then they also have like the UV blue light filter. So they're supposed to be better for you when you're looking at computers. And I realized that, like, I think because on stream I'm looking at a screen for so many hours that it's nice to have the extra filter and also help me see better. You got pears from your friend. Okay, so you have peaches, apples, and pears. So you just need oranges and cherries. I think that's all the fruits, right? Okay, awesome. Usually on Twitch they call you Capper Cappers. Don't mind that. It says Sarah on screen though, lol. Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait. Hello? I think I'm gonna grab just a couple. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we'll see if that makes it work. I know, electronics, sometimes they're so, I don't know, so fickle, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Oh, you're all good. I have a bunch. I already have an orchard. I can send you like 3 of each just so you can have some faster. Alright, let me see if I can see you yet. Okay. Yeah, of course. Let me look it up and see why it's not. Sorry, I'm just on Google. Okay, let me see. I found what may be a potential solution on Google. We do kind of look alike. I didn't even notice once I put my glasses back on how similar we look. It's definitely the Harry Potter glasses vibe. We stand the content and not the creator, by the way, just saying. But anyway, the point is that I love looking like a nerd. I don't know. I don't know. I like round glasses. I think that they're fun. So when I was getting these glasses and I had a choice, I picked round ones. Then I saw them in the game and I thought that they were like so cute. So that's what I went for. I definitely tried to make my character like in my image. Obviously the hair color and stuff is a little bit off. And there isn't a good down hairstyle that I feel like goes with mine. But, you know, the vibes, brown eyes, nerd glasses, all that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't know if you've been here lurking, but I love to see you in chat. Thank you so much for coming. Always fun to have more people here. Always a good time. I want visitors. Close enough. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, the vibes are similar. I think my hair is probably the, like, darker color, but it's just because I haven't dyed it recently. My hair color changes a lot depending on, like, how into the month we are, when the last time I did something with it was, and also how high my saturation is on my camera. I think that's fun, though, to have your character look different. I think it's really fun to experiment in this game. I gave her the same, like, glasses, but the clothing is totally different. Like, I'm always in a t-shirt or a flannel or something to that effect, and right now she's in kind of a chill vibe, but normally I have her in either, like, super, like, girly, like, with the giant bow, or very edgy, like, styles that I don't normally go for, you know? Okay, so cappers, now that I've opened my gate for my friends, if you want to go to your airport and see if it'll let you come to my island, what I saw online said that that is um, hello, that might work. See if you can come to my island because we're Switch friends and I've opened my gates. Yeah, so we'll see if that works, and if not, I can whisper you a dodo code and you can come get them if you don't mind. And then once we've been to each other's islands, it should work since it isn't already. Oh, while I was here, I was gonna. Never mind. I was gonna check and see if I could post something, but I can't because my gates are open. Anyway. And just let me give cappers their fruit. I'm just trying to smuggle fruit. Maybe that's why. No trading of fruit between island boundaries. Alrighty. Well, while cappers checks on that, I might come back and lay more paths. Ugh. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'm super excited to have you here. I play Animal Crossing a lot, as you can see. I've done 3 streams and 2 of them are Animal Crossing. But I love story and simulation games, especially, you know, stuff like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, my time at Portia, you know, those kind of vibes. I also play The Sims a lot and really enjoy it. I'm also a big fan of story games. Detroit Become Human, Until Dawn. I don't know if I'm going to stream any of those yet. I'd have to move my PlayStation over to my computer. I also have been playing Dragon Age 2 on stream, and I'll probably play other BioWare games on stream as time goes on. So that's kind of the vibe. Right now, the villagers that I have... Yay, Cappers is on their way. Right now, my villagers... Oh my god, I don't know. I know the ones that I have that I like, but for the ones that I don't like, I'm not sure. Let me open up my list. I'm, like, definitely in the process of trying to, like, get my dreamies, you know? So I couldn't tell you for sure who's on my island right now. Okay, so right now I can show you my map once we get back in the game too, but right now I have Alice, Bo, Tia, Kevin, Meringue, Boomer, Vladimir, Fang, Marshall, and Freya. I'm planning on getting rid of Kevin, Boomer, Vladimir, and Alice and replacing them with my last 4 dreamies. So that's what I have going on right now. I love Animal Crossing. This is I said earlier in stream, you know, for those of you who might be thinking I'm repeating myself, I definitely am. This is my first Animal Crossing game, but I really, really love it so far. It's fantastic. The people that I have left on my dreamy list, I can also tell you that. I want to get Deirdre, Freckles, Billy, and Eric. Those are the 4 that I want left. Deirdre and Freckles because right now I don't have a sisterly or a puppy. And then I want Eric because I love him. He's adorable. And then I'm a fake fan. Who's the last person on my list? And then Billy because otherwise I wouldn't have a jock. Yay! It is Cappers. Boomer. I know. Sometimes I think about keeping him just so I can say like, okay, Boomer. It's just funny that that's his name. All right. Here's your fruit, Cappers. But yeah, so my dreamies that I have left are Deirdre, Freckles, Billy, and Eric. Go for it, Cappers. Those are for you. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Now you can have all of the fruits. Let me open up. I want to show my map. You're welcome, Cappers. It's all good. I took away the cap restriction, so caps to your heart's content. As long as it's out of excitement, you are all good. All right. I'm going to hide my face for a second so we can see my map a little bit clearer. Bye. So, this is what I have going on right now. My island is called Dewbreak, as you can tell. I'm going for a cottage core, fairy core, but slightly more cluttered kind of vibe, I guess. Boomer is the first villager you found on an island. He has a special place in your heart. Oh, that's so cute. I know, he's pretty cute. He was in my first 5, or I think. I've had him on my island for quite a while. He is really cute. I don't know. I think that I have like an almost involuntary like thing about a lot of my starters where I don't like them just because I didn't get to pick them. He was in my first 5, so I'm just like I didn't ask for you. I do. I have most of my dreamies list, and even the ones that I have that aren't dreamies are still really cute. I love Alice. I ended up taking her off of my dreamy list, but I regret it every day. I still have her, and if she asks to leave, I might not let her, even though I eventually plan on getting rid of her. I already have two normals, Tia and Meringue, that I really, really love. But I also love Alice. She was one of my starters, and she's my best friend. Freya is your birthday twin. I really like her. I got her kind of accidentally. It was my most recent hunt, and I was hunting for, Billy, Eric, Freckles, or Deirdre. And then I was also looking for Whitney, is who I had decided on, because I needed a snooty. And then we were 41 islands in. It had been like 4 hours on stream, and we found Freya. And I was like, oh my god, she's so cute. Like, why haven't I seen her? And then I realized that she was also a snooty wolf, and so I took her even though it wasn't Whitney, because it's very, very close at the end of the day, isn't it? Oh, yeah, go for it, Cappers. Oh, you were so sweet. You didn't need to leave me a tip. Go for it. Check out the DIYs. Take any of them that you want. That's why they're there. Yeah, feel free to check out the DIYs. Shop around if you want to. Feel free, Cappers. Do whatever you'd like while you're here. I'm finally going around and digging up all my fossils. They've been sitting here for days. I only have like 3 left in the collection, so I like to keep, like, hoard up more than 3, or more than, like, the daily 4, just so I have a higher chance of getting new ones. Because I just want to be done with the collection. Ugh, the bops. I'm just bopping. I love this game. Have I said that I love this game recently? Because it's true, and I just want to make sure you're all really aware of that. Oh, that's so sweet. I'll grab those coconuts. Alright, where... I swear I've seen fossils, like, all over the place. I'm glad I'm not the only one who leaves their fossils. Now that I'm so close to finishing the collection, I always, like, have this big rush of adrenaline when I go to get them assessed. And then, I feel like I've had 3 fossils left for, like, it's been at least almost 2 weeks. Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy how lazy you get even in a video game. That is big me energy. Cappers asked me about my fossils like at the beginning of stream, and I was like, yeah, I'll get them eventually. And I still haven't. I totally understand. I get lazy in this game too. It's funny how ridiculous that is. This stream is called Organizing and Decorating, and yet I have done no organizing because that's not fun. I mean, I need to do it, but I don't want to. So as you can see, as I'm kind of running around my island, you can kind of see the aesthetic I'm going for. A lot of it isn't done yet. Like, there's spaces that aren't finished, and the beaches are not done at all. I'm just using it to, like, hoard my flowers. But this is the vibe. Ugh, Vladimir. I didn't invite you here. He autofilled. It was the first time I tried to villager hunt, and I got the timing wrong, and Vladimir autofilled. And ever since then, I've had a vendetta against him. There's not even anything wrong with him, other than that his house is literally like a dumpster. But, it's okay. That big mood, Sometimes we have dumpster houses. Sometimes we have dumpster houses. What does that mean? What am I on about? Just vibes. I just love the music in this game. I feel like I can actually listen to it, whereas in most games I end up listening to something on Spotify or something. How many times can I say something? When you first got this, you finished the museum collection so fast because your boyfriend and brother were giving you their fossils, but then you restarted and getting them again seems so impossible. Oh man, tragedy. Oh. I feel like that would happen to me. I have almost restarted so many times, like, it's not even funny. Because I don't mind my island name. I really dislike parts of my layout, like where the peninsula, I guess, is on my island and a couple of other things, so I've almost restarted so many times, but I'm so close to finishing the fossils, and I have, like, a lot of DIY recipes and items cataloged, and I'm just afraid. Dumpster house. I don't know, yeah, inside of Vladimir's house is definitely interesting. The outside isn't that great either. No offense. But it's like the same color as him. It's weird. I ended up only getting 4 fossils, so, whatever, it's fine. I guarantee you none of them are going to be new, but We can find out. We'll see. One way or another, we'll learn. Yes, let us take a closer look. Yep, already has fossils such as these. It's fine. I'm not upset. It's fine. It's fine. Nope, I'm good. Bye. I'm fine. I'm not bitter. It's fine. I'll take my fossils and go. I'll take my fossils and go somewhere else. Thank you very much. And by somewhere else, I mean I'm gonna go sell them because money. Alrighty. I really need to put some bridges in over here. I'm at that stage where I had to demolish. I had like at least 6 bridges and inclines that I had to demolish because I'm changing which ones I want. I just went into the wrong store. But I went through a phase where I had to go through and demolish like all of my bridges and inclines, and now I'm just like slowly building them back up. So we're definitely in a process. It's hard to get around like all parts of my island, but we're close. It's almost there. I'm close. If I just keep telling myself that, it'll become true, yeah? Ugh, the constant selling of fossils. I swear. I should have kept them. I know that some crafting... The problem is that some of the crafting recipes that require fossils require unassessed fossils. And until I have all of the fossils, I definitely don't want to, like... What am I saying? I definitely don't want to, like, sell unassessed ones because I want... Maybe someday I'll get my words together. I don't want to sell unassessed fossils until I have the whole collection complete, is my point. Oh, you tried to sub to my YouTube and close the tab. Well, thank you for checking out my channel. I'm glad you made your way back, and thank you for checking out my YouTube. At the moment, as you saw, it's just Sims 4, but I'm eventually going to post, you know, the same games on here. Animal Crossing, Dragon Age, Stardew, all that jazz. Very similar content, just a lot more edited over there. Less word stumbles and more sarcastic. In most of my YouTube videos, there's little like sarcastic Comic Sans pop-ups that happen at certain points. It's great fun. I love editing videos. I definitely like pop off a little. I didn't click my fossils. I came here to sell my fossils, then I didn't even sell my fossils. I had one job. Cool. Cool. Let me sell my fossils. Question. Who's your favorite Nook brother? Timmy or Tommy? Wrong answers only. Just kidding, there's only 2 choices. I've thought about getting a second Switch just so I can have another island because I'm afraid to restart, but I like the idea of restarting. I almost bought the Animal Crossing Switch when it came out, and every day I regret that I didn't because they're so expensive now. It's crazy. I mean, not that Switches aren't already kind of expensive, but trying to find the limited edition Switch now is like almost impossible. But it's just so cute. I just like the idea of it. I ended up buying a skin for my Switch just so I could pretend. Let me show you. Oh. There we go. You can kind of see. But there's a skin for 2 of the Joy-Cons and the little controller that it comes with. And then also for like the actual dock, and there's also one on the Switch too. But I just bought a skin instead of buying a whole new Switch, but I wish I had gotten the Animal Crossing Switch when it came out. I just didn't know how much I was going to love this game then. I feel like if I knew how much I was going to love Animal Crossing, I definitely would have bought it, but I didn't, so. You're trying to start a YouTube channel, but you'd way rather edit than set up to film, lol. That is a big mood. What I have ended up doing, because it's just the way that my brain works, the workflow, I will record like multiple videos, footage in one sitting. Usually on the weekends, because that's not when I work, I'll just sit down, and last time I recorded like the footage for 5 videos in one day, and then I edited them and posted them like through the next 2 weeks. So, you know, a lot of my videos have me in the same like 2 or 3 outfits, but I think that it can be helpful to like film in batches and then you can edit like at your leisure. But I'm the exact same way. When I first started streaming and making videos, I was like, I have to get like ready and put on a bunch of makeup and stuff, but like I rarely wear any makeup in real life, so it was very like weird. And then I eventually decided like this is what I look like. Like, you know, it's just who I am. I just want to be me. But yeah, I record in bulk a lot because then I only have to get ready like once. Not that this is really getting ready, but if I wasn't streaming right now, my hair would be in like pigtails. And my eyebrows wouldn't be here. So, you know, we do a little bit. Oh, you're very welcome, Cappers. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad we were able to get you your fruit and you found some DIYs. That's fantastic. I'm not even getting anything accomplished. I'm just vibing. Okay, I'm gonna go back to laying down my paths. I'll be responsible. I believe in myself. Ugh, I just love this game. I'm not sorry. I'll keep saying it. Oh, sorry, Cappers. Oh, I'm glad you find me funny. Thank you. Sometimes I'm funny. I definitely laugh at my own jokes too much, I think. But, you know, what's life if you can't have a little fun? We play Animal Crossing and laugh at our own jokes to distract us. You are all good, Cappers. They are there for the taking. I'm glad you found some that you were interested in. I like having that little free DIY area. I think it's a nice touch for people who come visit. Sorry, more candy. I am who I am. You can't stop me. Oh, is Tia about to start watering my flowers? Because that's adorable. Oh, and Marshall's out sweeping. That's so soft. Why are my villagers so nice? I'm literally like about to cry. Yeah, this is genuinely a ton of fun over here. Oh, I am so glad. Thank you, Cappers. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. I am too. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love streaming. It's so much fun to chat with new people and, you know, talk about a game that we all enjoy. Ugh, my gate is still open. I'm gonna go close it so I can keep laying down my path. Oh. I'm definitely gonna cry now. That was so cute. Literally, Fang puts on his reading glasses and sits under a tree, and I'm over here like, I'm gonna cry. I just love this game, and I love my villagers. I wanted Fang for so long, and when I got him, I just, like, immediate bond, you know? He's, like, my fave. Oh, sorry, my air is kicking on. I don't know how loudly you can hear that. Let me check it. I feel like that always happens. You have the Marshall amiibo? Aw. I love Marshall. He is so cute. I got so lucky with him. At the time that I got him, he's still pretty popular, but at the time I got him, he was like the second most popular villager after Raymond. And people were selling him for like crazy amounts. They still are, you know. And the amiibos too. But I found him for sale on Nookazon, and they only asked me for like 40 tickets. And so I bought him. I normally like... Hello? What am I saying? I normally try and go villager hunting instead of buying villagers, but when I saw him on that good of a sale, I just had to. Because he was ungifted. That's so rare. You are all good, Cappers. I know. I accidentally run over my flowers all the time. There's definitely like a fine line of like... I feel like the fact that you have to go through these flowers to get to the DIY recipe area is kind of a problem, but I like the way it looks to have flowers right here when you're looking at it like this. So this is what we do. Oh, yes, introduce yourselves. So, I love you guys. That was too real, I'm sorry. I'm just having fun. Thank you for being here. Also, Baloney, do you prefer that I call you something other than Baloney? Oftentimes, if a username is long, I just pick out, like, the first part of it, but if you prefer the whole thing or something else, let me know. Whatever you prefer. My name is Natalie, also Nat, or you can refer to me as Saturn90, the username. Either or, you know, it's whatever. Okay, I'm gonna lay down my pass now. I mean it this time. This time for real. It's path time. We're gonna finish laying down the pass for this section right now. I love going villager hunting. It's a lot of fun. Marshall is the only one that I've bought rather than hunted for. And I took him because he was a good deal, but I think I definitely want to keep villager hunting in the future. It's just so much fun. I was actually thinking, I'm thinking about time traveling tomorrow to force someone to leave and then streaming villager hunting tomorrow. I'm going to stream tomorrow at the same time starting at 1 p.m. my time, which was a little over 2 hours ago on the hour. And I'm going to stream again tomorrow. I'm going to update my stream like schedule today so you'll be able to see future streams on my schedule. But I think I might go villager hunting tomorrow because I definitely am in the mood to do that. I have a bunch of Nook Miles tickets. I have 4 Dreamies left, and I just, want to be me. You're happy your faves are unpopular, so if you need to buy them, they aren't too much. That's totally understandable. I definitely, Marshall wasn't even originally a Dreamy of mine. Actually, he was just my favorite. As I was looking at his personality type, because I want to have at least one of every type, I realized that he was one of those types, and, the squirrel definitely fits in with, the vibes of my island. So he was, hesitantly on my Dreamy list, and then I checked the Nookazon Discord. Hello. I checked the Nookazon Discord just to see who was for sale, and I saw him, and I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign. Your island is so bare. Oh, Cappers, don't worry about it. It's just because you're new. I definitely felt that when I was first playing. I would go to these islands that were, completely done. I was just like, oh my god, I have 2 trees and that's it. Just remember that it's all about enjoying the game, and I've been playing for an embarrassingly long amount of time, considering that my island still isn't as done as I'd like it to be, but I'm having fun, so that's what matters. Bliss is your favorite name, or Bliss is your name, but since you started streaming, people call you Baloney, and you kind of like it. I think that that's great. I think that there's something really funny about calling someone Baloney in, full earnesty, because normally you call someone Baloney to insinuate that they're, full of crap. So it's just your name is Baloney. I quite like that. Here for a villager hunt. I would be so down. I think it would be fun. Should I stream it tomorrow? I think that could be a vibe. Today I am gonna stream for another hour-ish. I'm probably gonna end on the hour or close to it. But if we villager hunt, I'll probably be live for longer than that, but I'll start at the same time. Zero judgment. I am so glad. Thank you for not judging me. I appreciate you. Here for the vibe. I am so glad that you guys are here for the vibe. I'm happy that we're vibing. It's a fun vibe. How many times can I say the word vibe in one sentence? Oh, thank you, Baloney. I'm so happy. Thank you guys for being here. I'm having a good time. I love this game. Baloney, if you'd like to, you just barely restarted, you said. So if you want to whisper me your Switch code, if you want to, obviously no pressure, I'd be happy to send you fossils I come across that I don't need or anything else you have. A lot of people were really, really generous with me when I first started playing this game, and I want to pay it forward. So if there's anything you need and you want to send me your Switch friend code, I'd be happy to add you and send you some stuff every once in a while to help you get going if you want. Here to pay it forward. Last villager hunt was awesome, so you're down. Jonah! Hello! Thank you so much for coming. I think that villager hunting would be fun. And you might notice we aren't having echo issues anymore, so it'll be even more fun because this time there won't be an audio glitch that prevents us from getting a lot done in the first hour. You work tomorrow, but you can watch offline too. Oof. We can postpone her. I'm not afraid. I'll push it back. Whenever you want, Baloney. Maybe we can find a day that works for everybody. I'm basically down whenever. Animal Crossing is my whole entire life, so you've been lurking. Oh, well, I'm glad to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I was wondering who that lurker was. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming to the stream. I hope you're having a good time. I followed you on everything. Oh, thank you so much, Baloney. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you. We stan a follower. those automatic commands coming up with my username, with my links, are really doing the work. Oh, of course. Whatever you need, I'm here for you, baloney. I love your name. Just that sentence out of context. Of course, I'm here for you, baloney. I love it. It's really amusing to me. I don't know why, though. I'm here for you, baloney. I am. It's the truth. Ugh, just vibing. I swear, doing my path this way was a mistake. I like the way it looks, but like at what cost? It takes me so long to path an area because I'm just like, I'm using so many different designs and I want them to be like spread out, and it's hard to live like this. IDK. It's just tomorrow that you work. Okay, sweet. So I was definitely planning on streaming tomorrow. Maybe Monday. How do we feel about Monday? We could do a longer Labor Day stream. I forgot that I won't have to work on Monday. Because normally if I were to stream on Monday, it wouldn't be until like the evening. But maybe it would be fun to go villager hunting on Labor Day. I think that I'll do that. That sounds like fun. And then obviously, if you don't catch it and you want to see it afterward, I do, obviously the VODs link are on Twitch for a while. And then I do also have a second channel. Let me be a professional. Wait, there we go. I have a second YouTube channel where I upload all my stream VODs, so if you miss a stream and it's after Twitch has expired, you can still check them on YouTube if you want to. They aren't edited at all. I literally just download the streams from here and then post them on Twitch. But if you missed it, you know, you can always check that out too if you'd like to. Just, you know, I've got a lot of content. I just like having my streams there because honestly, I first got into Twitch by watching like the VODs of a YouTuber that I watch because I could never catch her streams, but I would watch her VODs on YouTube after the fact, and then I finally moved over to Twitch and it's been awesome. Work from home, but decided to keep your part-time discount as well because we love discounts. I love discounts. I fully get it. Right now I'm working from home, you know, because, you know, so I'm really grateful that I was able to transition to working from home for now, but I work like at just the right time where normally on weekdays I can't stream until like 5 p.m. my time usually, which is a little bit later than I would be ideal, but I forgot no work on Monday. Let's do it. It's official. Villager hunting on Monday. I will spend all morning on Monday trying to kick someone out, and then at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, same time I started today, about 2 hours ago, we will start the villager hunting stream. And ideally we'll be live until I find someone, although if it gets to be more than like 5 hours, I might have to go back on that. But we'll see how it goes. Ideally, we would hunt until I find one of my dreamies. And then if I find one of them, and it's been like less than 2 hours, we'll just do like this again. You know, we'll decorate and chill. Relatable. It's a big mood, honestly. It's a big mood. High key, big mood. Yes, it's settled. Villager hunting on Monday. I hope to see you all there. I will be, once I get off stream, probably like an hour or so after I get off stream, I'll post my schedule on Twitch so you can see it. For the most part, I probably won't include stream titles, just because I normally don't decide when I'm going to stream until I'm like about to go live. But for that, oh, excuse me. For that, I'll post that it's going to be villager hunting. And for the rest of the week, it'll just say what time I'm planning on going live, so you know. Oh, excuse me. Tickle on my throat. We're all good. It is currently 3 p.m. for me, so when we go villager hunting, it'll start like 2 hours ago. So it's currently 3 p.m. for me, 1 p.m. my time. So 2 hours ago for whatever time it is for you. I'm on Mountain Standard Time, though. And we probably will still be live at this time when we go villager hunting. Last time I hunted for 4 hours and I only made it to 41 islands. Although, to be fair, there wasn't much progress in the first hour because I was dealing with an audio glitch. But, you know, that's the plan. We will hunt until I find someone or become exhausted. And then if we don't find someone on that first day, I'll probably time travel back so we can keep hunting. Because I would love to keep villager hunting on stream. It's so much fun. I definitely have a lot of strong reactions when we're villager hunting. Lots of anger. We discovered that I strongly dislike like most of the villager types in this game, so it ended up being a journey of me realizing that I don't like chickens or mice. A journey of realizing that I don't like chickens or mice. Yeah, that's accurate. Just laying down my paths. I'm gonna finish pathing this area today. That's the goal, at least. I might not reach it, but that's the goal. Don't let your memes be dreams. If you have a goal, accomplish it. Don't let your memes be dreams. Hello, what does that even mean? Perfect. Alrighty. I wonder how long it'll take me. Now I'm just thinking about villager hunting. Because last time we found a bunch of people that were close. I threatened to keep like a lot of people. But I wanted to find someone on my list. And it's funny because I didn't even end up technically doing that. But I'm happy with Freya. I'm glad I ended up taking her. Just funny how it works out sometimes. Oh, cappers. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at your misfortune. That's so funny. Oh, I hate when I get dupes. You went to... You went to the second one too, and it was Benedict again. Oh no, that's so distressing. I agree. I'm not a fan of the chickens or the apes too, baloney. I completely agree with everything that's being said. I am not a fan of the chicken, the apes, most of the alligators, most of the frogs, or the mice. I'm picky. Don't let your memes be dreams. I think it's a good shirt. I'd buy it. If I was talented at art, I would open a Redbubble or something. Just don't let your memes be dreams. I don't think you have to invite your first mystery island. It is possible for there to be dupes, Capper, so it might just be a dupe. When I was hunting the other week, I came across the cow, Tipper. I came across Tipper like 3 times within my first 10 islands, and it was really rude. But it is possible for there to be duplicates, so that might be what it is. Hopefully you don't have to take Benedict, because that's a nightmare. You want you want to go villager hunting, but you love your villagers so much you don't want any of them to leave. Oh no. See, I'm worried that's gonna happen to me. I'm all gung-ho to go villager hunting. I'm like, yeah, I'll time travel and kick someone out. Like, let's do it. We'll go villager hunting on Monday. And now I'm like, okay, but what happens when I run out of villagers to hunt for? Then what? Because villager hunting is low-key one of my favorite things to do in this game. So what am I supposed to do after I have all of my dreamies, you know? Literally would be your luck. Oh, Cappers, fingers crossed, I believe in you. This time, it's gonna be not a chicken. Everyone cross your fingers for Cappers. Not a chicken. Those are the vibes we're after. Hopefully this will be the one. This will be the one that isn't Benedict. Or maybe, you know, it could even be another chicken, just not Benedict again. We just want to make sure that it's working, that it's not stuck on Benedict. I had Egbert on my island for a while, and he's, like, very, very scary looking. He looks, like, scared constantly. It's so funny. I'm glad I was able to tell you about the fruit, Capper, and I'm glad you've got all the fruits that you were looking for. A very solid achievement. We love that. I love crossing things off my list like that in this game. Like, I have all the fruit, like I have all of this item that I was looking for. We love a game that can simultaneously help me avoid responsibility, but also make me feel like I've accomplished something. The bops. Worried about that too, being too afraid to let your villagers go. I know, I think it's just especially because I went through and made like a list of dreamies, and now that I literally have like a written checklist of who I want, what happens when I complete that checklist? Maybe that's when I buy a second Switch. just so I can villager hunt again. And I never make a dreamy list. I just go villager hunting constantly. Zucker haunts you every villager hunt. He came up 3 times in a row. Who are your dreamies? Yes, goals. Those are the goals. Yes, who are your dreamies, Baloney? Or, sorry, Cappers. Wrong direction. Don't know yet. Do you have any dreamies, Baloney? Or do you have them already? Sometimes it's fun to just see who you find. I didn't come up with my dreamies list until I'd had like at least 7 villagers rotate through my island, and then I like thought about the personality types that I liked and stuff like that. Yeah. I definitely I came up with my dreamies list by scrolling through the list of villagers on the Animal Crossing New Horizons Guide app. You can filter by like personality, species, and everything, so. Oh, that's so soft, Baloney. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you for offering that for Cappers. I thought about buying Amiibo just to have them, because that's who I am, like, just to hoard them. Just to hoard them. I'm gonna use the word collect. I think that's maybe kinder, but I just love this game, and I want to get like merch for it. I want to get like plushes and maybe Amiibo cards, stuff like that. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Tom tells me about something and then I'm just like, okay, but Google, what does that mean? Tom said this, but what does that mean? So kind, Baloney. I agree, Cappers. Baloney is V kind. I'm so happy you guys are here, having a good time. Having a good time. Sorry, I keep looking. My cat is being so cute right now. It's illegal. I have 2 cats, in case you were wondering. I said it before on previous streams, and I'll say it again. You might not be here for cat content, but that's the content that I'm here to provide, so. I have 2 cats. They are brothers. They are adorable. They are very naughty, but I don't care. Aww. What's the tea? It's tea time. Spill the goss. With my construction hat on? Okay. It's kind of ruining the vibe. I thought about taking a picture, but then I remembered. We're getting close to having the path laid in this whole area. It's about time. I committed to finishing this today, and I'm gonna do it. Hugh, Flurry, Goldie, and B. Ugh. Flurry and Goldie are so cute. I came across Flurry while I was hunting the other day and I almost took her. I don't think I know what Hugh and Bea look like. Let me look. Balloon. Oh my god, I did it again. I just Googled Hugh and that's it, as if I was expecting Google to know that I'm asking about Animal Crossing. Google should know me better than that. Oh, he's cute! Oh, man. Oh, man. This is embarrassing. Don't look at me. We're just gonna move on. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it. Flurry is, I think she's like a hamster, right? She's super cute. I am covering the whole ground over here. I think that I've placed all the items that I want in this, like, chunk of my island, so I'm covering the rest of the ground. I call this a path, and I do use it as a path in some places, but I also cover the entire ground with these patterns. all of the like areas in between buildings and seating areas and stuff. So I'm using it as a path, but also to fill in all the empty space. Basically every tile is going to have either an item, a building, a tree, or this path on it. Because I'm crazy. Because I like the way it looks. I'm also thinking about going around and planting some weeds because I like the way that some of them look. I don't know though. I feel like people judge you if you have weeds on your island, but I think they're cute. Oh no, we've used every one at least once. Alright, so now it gets harder. Today is your boyfriend's birthday and Flori brought him to her house for a birthday party. She's so cute. Oh, that's so nice. Hugh is cute. Hugh is adorable. I had literally never seen a picture of him before and he's precious. I love his eyes and the kind of like patch on the one of them. Like how it's the skin behind it is a different color. The fur? I don't know. He's cute. I agree. I don't think I've seen him before. I mean, I probably have like seen him as I was scrolling through the wiki and stuff, but I don't think I've seen him in game before. If I do, I don't recall. Ooh, excuse me. He's adorable though. I fully understand it. I get it. I'm behind it. I support it. He's cute. Sorry, I just keep bobbing my head because I'm, you know, vibing. We love the bops. I like the weeds. I think they're cute. I'm glad it's not just me. Like some of them, like I don't know, some of them are cuter than others, but I think like sparingly, they're cute. For the longest time when I first got this game, I didn't even know that they were a thing you were like supposed to get rid of. I just kept them all there because I thought that it was cute. It added to the overgrown vibes. So you can see, like, right here is where it's more of a path, and, I mean, I say it's more of a path, but it's always the same design, so I use it for both a path and also as a space filler, which is probably confusing for people who aren't on my island often, but I like the way it looks, so it's what I'm doing. You know, I think I might... I was gonna say, I might try and place another item in here, but I already have this swing and this seating set. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll put a rocking chair, like, right here. That could be cute. Alright. I'm gonna do it. Or a lounge chair. That could be fun. We'll see. Had him on your old island and need to find him again. Sweet, sweet baby Hugh. He's so cute. I think he's adorable. I fully understand it. And just sometimes you accidentally get bonds with villagers and you never saw it coming. That happened to me with Alice. Every time I think about it, I'm sad about the concept of letting her leave. I don't like it. It's stressful. I love her. I don't want her to go. But I have two normals that I think fit my vibes more than her. It's tragedy. I had the same thing with Colton. I had him on my island for quite a while, and he left. And I miss him. If I wasn't afraid of copyright, I Miss You by Hannah Montana would be playing right now. But I am afraid, so you'll just have to imagine that it's happening. I uploaded my last stream. I was playing DA2. And I uploaded the VOD to my second channel, and I got a copyright strike from YouTube because I included a tiny snippet of what you say. I was referencing it from that SNL skit forever ago, if you guys know what that's talking about, but I got copyright striked by the original creator of that song. I'd love to see your island, Baloney. I'm so down. I could do it right now. I mean, we say that I'm busy, but am I? I'm just randomly laying down paths. I'm not fulfilling any sort of real purpose here. Honestly, I never thought that it would happen. To this game and to these characters, like, tell me why I almost cry when they do something cute. Like, hello? I didn't sign up for that. Oh, I can't have this the way I want it to be. Oh, I can. Oh, no. No. Take it back now, y'all. Oh, Serene AF. Oh my god, can you imagine? Just... Hello? Ugh. Yes. The vibes of this place are astronomical. I feel like I need something. Ooh, I need another mush lamp right there. That's what I need. Let's go do it. Let's make it happen. Do I have one on me? I don't. I probably have one in my inventory. And if not, we can make one. Copyright is so annoying. It's needed, but sometimes annoying. I know. I didn't even think about the fact that it's like originally a song, if that makes any sense. Like, obviously it's a song, but in my head, Lonely Island wrote it for that SNL skit. And so I had it on my soundboard and I didn't even think about it because the other stuff on my soundboard is just like Vines because RIP Vine. But I didn't even register that like that could happen until I got the notification. I was like, you're copyright striking me on a stream re-upload that has like 3 views. Okay. Sure, you can mute the audio for those 5 seconds. Okay, awesome. Sounds good, Baloney. I'd love to see your island. I love seeing what other people do. I love this game. I love the vibes. What am I looking for? Hello? Mushroom lamp. Got it. Like, what's happening? What's happening, Richard? Alright, let's get out my mushrooms. I need to find someone who has more of those soon. I'm running low. Let's craft. Do I need anything else? I didn't even think to look. I literally just grabbed my mushrooms and that's it. Okay, well that's not enough. What else do I need? Hello? I feel like I'm gonna scroll right past it. Clay. That's what I need. Cool, I can do that. Not Benedict, yay. Oh, Vic. I take back my yay. I yayed too soon. I expressed excitement too soon. Oh, it's so quiet without the game music. Hello? Don't have a speaker in every room yet. Need to correct that. Well, for now, let's just do this, so at least there's something. Sorry. Give me a sec. There we go. Just, I need background music. It's just who I am. Okay. Now we can craft in peace. Is that still too loud? Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it's not Benedict. I'm glad you're not trapped with Benedict. But I don't know how better of an option Vic is, TBH. I'm only gonna make a couple of these because I am running kind of low on mushrooms, but not low enough to, you know, to change my ways. Not low enough to do anything about it. Sorry, I'm just bopping. Just got distracted. At least you're on Bamboo Island. Get as much bamboo as you can. There are so many good bamboo DIY recipes. At first I didn't understand what it was used for, but chop down as much bamboo as you can because the bamboo pieces that you get are very, very useful. A bunch of cute items require bamboo. That's nice. That's something different. Shout out to Streamlabs for promoting me. Follow me on Twitter and check out my YouTube channel. Thanks, Streamlabs. I mean, that's right. You're gonna have to Google who Benedict is. I can show you, maybe. That's Benedict. I'm not a huge fan of the chickens. I think that some of the species autonomy is, like, very concerningly weird, you know? Like, some of it is very questionable. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just vibing. I sometimes, like, I either am word vomiting or I, like, forget that I need to be speaking. Did I customize this? Oh, when you're not paying attention, when you don't have your own back. Okay, awesome. Alright, we can go upstairs now. It's gonna be quiet for a second. R.I.P. I missed sound. There we go. I need to get music players in the rest of my house. I also need to decorate my house. We'll definitely do that on stream eventually, but right now I'm focusing on the exterior of my island more so than the interior. Vibes. Sprocket is just so strange. You've got him. Yeah. I know, the jock villagers are definitely interesting. Sprocket, man. The robot ones are so weird. Like, I'm not okay with it. I'm not happy about it. They look so weird, and it's concerning. Not another sporty. That makes sense. That's probably my biggest tip while you're hunting, especially if you don't have specific dreamies, is to look up the personality types. There are a bunch of different personality types in this game, and ideally you want to have at least one of each type so that you can get all of the items and stuff that they unlock for you. So depending on the villagers that you have, you've probably noticed that sometimes villagers will be in their houses crafting DIYs. That's where you get a decent amount of DIYs. That's where I got a lot of my duplicates from because I have 3 normal villagers. But for that, and also different villager personalities give you different reactions. So it's definitely worth it, at least for a while, to try and have, like, all of the types represented on your island. So that's the main thing that I was looking for when I made my Dreamies list, and also when I was hunting before I had, like, a specific list, was just making sure that I had, like, a even representation of all the different personalities that you can have. I think I want to put a burb house right here. It'd be cute. Whose house is this gonna be? Fake fan. Fake. I thought I had it planned better than this. I feel like you don't know the other types. I can find out. Peaches is the master of DIYs, always crafting. We stan a crafty queen. We stan a crafty queen. There are 8 different personalities in the game. Normal, lazy, sisterly, or Uchi. You'll hear people call them a lot. Snooty, cranky, jock, peppy, and smug. So there's 8 different types. So a lot of people try and have at least one representative. You can have some duplicates, obviously. And if you don't want one of all the types, you definitely don't need them. But, you know, all the different types unlock different things. And there are 8 types. So if you Google a villager or look at them in the guide or anything like that, it'll tell you what personality type they are. And depending on the villager, I may also know. Depending on the villager. I don't have a giant wealth of knowledge, but I do have some knowledge. At least a little bit of knowledge. Oh, I was going to look up whose house this is going to be, and then I got distracted. I have my plans all on my phone here. I just haven't... Nat knowledge emote over here. That'll be on the list. I'm adding it to the list. First emote idea. I'm gonna open a Google Doc right now. When I reach that milestone, for sure. I actually have like recently been thinking about what I want my emotes to be. I know that that's pretty new because I have like 4 followers or whatever, but I'm really trying to not like focus on the numbers because I really enjoy gaming and streaming. I didn't know how much I'd love streaming until I started doing it, but now that I stream, it's so much fun, and I've always loved gaming. But I have so many different ideas for emotes, and I feel like most people's are like consistently themed. Like it's, you know, like one character or one like set of characters doing different expressions and stuff like that. And I have no idea what I'd go for, but I like the idea of knowledge. That one is going on the list for sure, because then I can feel smart whenever people use it. It's all about just wanting to feel smart. That's like an upsettingly large amount of reason behind why I do things. Oh, I'm glad you're back. Oof, internet troubles. Glad you're back, Baloney. Yeah, I think that looking up the villager types is super helpful. Cappers obviously don't have to if you don't want to, but if you're having a hard time deciding who you want to take, it's definitely a useful thing to be aware of for sure. Oh, thank you, Baloney. I hope so. I'm having a fun time either way, and that's all that really matters. Wow. I'm trying so hard to be so mature. No, but seriously, I'm having a lot of fun, and you know, eventually we'll get to have fun emotes and use them, and I'll feel smart. That's the goal. Just knowledge emote. Dropping knowledge left and right. That's what I do. Maybe I'll give Freya's house a mush lamp. I eventually want to decorate in front of her house, but today is not that day. But that's a good start. That's cute. I like that. I like that for her. Nice and fun. What am I even saying? I feel like I'm at the word stage vomit. I'm just word vomit stage. I'm just like saying a lot of things without thinking about what they mean. That's a constant mood. So I made another destination signpost like this one. Wait for it. Wait for it. Like this one right here. And I'm trying to decide where I want to put it. I'm thinking maybe over like by the over here somewhere by like the stores or the resident services or something like that. I also could put it up by the museum. That could be cute. But I want it to be in like one of the slightly more, maybe I'll move this mush lamp and put it right here. That could be cute. In one of the more like populous areas. So it makes sense that there's like a sign. Want someone that makes you the least nervous. That's so funny. I don't know why I'm so amused by that, Cappers, but that's hilarious. A big mood. Some of them make me so nervous. Like Egbert, what's that one bird that has like wide eyes all the time? Oh man. Some of them are definitely nerve-wracking. You want the one that makes you least nervous. Yeah, different personality types give different reactions and different DIYs, so they're super useful to have a nice variety. I understand wanting someone that makes you the least nervous. That's definitely a huge criteria for me. Some of them are terrifying. Maybe I'll put a mush lamp up here. That could be the vibe. Like, why can't it be the vibe? Hello? Oh, I'm trying to place the destination signpost, not another mush lamp. When you're getting distracted. Ugh, it's so hard to be me sometimes. It's really not. I'm just being over dramatic. Maybe right by this staircase could be good, because this is like an area that people are, you know, you can go up to the museum or over to the lighthouse or over to my house. I like that. Let's put it here. See how we feel about putting it here. Hello? If I could learn how to place something, then we could see. Yep, that's the spot. I like it. All right, let's lay down some paths underneath that so that it For items that have like a larger footprint on the floor, I don't always lay down a design, but for that, because the pole of it is so small, I want to lay down my designs just so it's not sitting on nothing. That's the goal. I think Egbert is super interesting. He looks terrified constantly. And part of that is a really fun meme, and the other part of it, I think I would be upsetting if he was on my island and I was confronted with that every day. Someone that makes you the least nervous, life goal as well. Literally, when your IRL goals and your Animal Crossing goals align, I just want to be confronted with people who don't make me nervous. Maybe your brother loves Egbert because he's so interesting looking. Interesting looking. I'm just trying to be nice. He looks terrified. And while that's a big mood, I don't want to be reminded of my anxiety by way of someone else's facial expressions. We play Animal Crossing to forget that we're nervous. Bamboo Island issue. You can't shake branches out of trees to make more axes. Usually count on that. Oof. R.I.P. Oh, that's the worst, is when you're on a mystery island and you can't get the materials for a new tool. You can get tools by talking to the dodo that's waiting for you at the airport, but it sucks because they use Nook Miles. It's like, can't you just charge me bells? Yeah, Egbert creeps me out too, Baloney. It's not just you. He's definitely an interesting character for sure. Alrighty. Let's place down some more paths here. Beautiful. And then now I can put my signpost right here. Baloney, if you still want to, I am still down to come by your island. I haven't checked my whispers recently. I know you were having internet issues, but if they're resolved, I'm down. But if you're not down, I get it. You know, either way. I'm up for almost anything. Alright. Cute! That's perfect. I love it. I think I'll put some flowers right here. Not right there. No. No. I feel like I already dug these holes up, and then I never planted flowers over here. And you don't have your own back. Alright, let's go get some white flowers. I have them like all over on my beaches on the left-hand side of my island. Just so they're all in one spot. Okay, I have cosmos, hyacinths, and windflowers over there. So maybe let's get some tulips and mums for that little spot that I just dug. Not worth the Nook Miles. Cut down most of the bamboo with the stone axe and your regular axe. Yeah, it's really not worth the Nook Miles to buy tools, especially in the earlier stages of the game. You know, sometimes you win some and you lose some. When I'm going to islands like to farm resources, oftentimes I just go for villager hunting now, but when I go there to farm, I always make like 4 axes and bring them with me. I'm ready. Oh, my faves. Oh, I love them. They're so cute. Hello. That's so cute. Tell me why they're so cute. Can I come? Invite me to your book club, you coward. Tell me why I'm crying in the club right now. Why is that so soft? They're friends. I am emotional. Yes, sorry, Cappers, you can plant bamboo. I'm very distracted. Meringue and tea are being really soft and I'm not okay, I promise. invite me to your book club, you cowards. Why are they so cute? I'm so emotional about this. What's happening? I just have a lot of feelings. Literally, it's just two of my villagers making plans to hang out, and I'm like sobbing. I'm just like, they're friends. They share a mutual activity. In my head, they're friends. Like, in my head canon. Did I just expose myself? Do you guys have headcanons for, like, your villagers and, like, their friendships and stuff? I mean, because obviously you witness some, like, talking to each other, and some get along more than others. But, like, in my head, from the moment I had both of them, I was like, yeah, they're gonna be friends. And they are. That's so soft. It's upsetting. I feel attacked. I feel attacked by that. I feel attacked by my villagers being nice to each other and also to me. I feel like I'm a be judged for my emotions. I just, for some reason, that hit me hard. I don't know why, but the concept of them being friends is upsetting. In a good way. Upsetting in a good way. Uh-huh. That makes perfect sense. I think you maybe know what I mean. Or maybe I'm just ridiculous. Okay. Maybe I'm just ridiculous. Is it too much to put log stakes right here? Just because they are, like, right down there on the other side of the ramp. But right where I'm standing, I want to put something in between these two flowers. Maybe I can craft something? I could put, like, a mush lamp or a birdhouse, but this sign is so tall, I think I want something, like, not quite so tall. Oh, that's a good idea. I just walked past my country fencing. I was like, that would be cute. Let's do that. Where am I? What am I doing? It's distraction at its finest. That's just me in a nutshell. I'm easily distracted. In case you couldn't tell by now, you probably can, but I'm easily distracted. Not at all. I'm glad. I'm glad, Baloney. I'm just emo, okay? Let me live. Love log stakes. Me too, right? They're so cute. Oh yeah, happy tears for sure. It just was so soft, like the way that they were planning their, like, book club tea time adventure. I just want to be a part of that, you know? I don't know. I just, like, because from when I got both of them, I was like, oh, they're friends, and so that's the first time I've seen them really, like, interact with each other, and so I wasn't ready for it to be, like, so cute. I love log stakes. I think they're one of my favorite items in the game. Like, depending on how you customize them, they can look so different. I think it's cool. I'm a big fan. Oh, I have so much to do and I don't want to do any of it. That's an IRL mood. That's literally me constantly. I just have, like, a lot of tasks and no desire to complete them, you know? Like, so many chores around my island and I don't want to do it. I think I'm going to put down a little something here. I'm going to put down that larger lace rug and put something on it. Okay. The real question is, why can't we place rugs outside? That would change the game. Can you imagine if we could place rugs outside? I literally have a custom design that's supposed to look like that lace circular rug that we have in game and that I have, like, 3 of, but you can't use it for anything. It's so rude. You can't use them outside. This is what I'm referring to. Just let me place rugs outside, you cowards, at Nintendo. It's a bold call out from me. I don't think that message is ever going to reach the recipient, if I'm being honest. Follow me on Twitter. Thank you, Streamlabs. I agree. I agree with that sentiment. If you want to, of course. No pressure. But I do also tweet before I go live. So if you are looking to find my schedule, that is another way to do it. I tweet about videos, streams, and also sometimes other things. So, just saying. My tweets are funny sometimes. Alright, I'm thinking maybe one of these log garden lounges, although I don't want it to block the... Anything I put here is going to block the way, isn't it? Can I push this from this side? LOL, you cowards. I accidentally call people a coward like a lot. Like it's arguably a problem. I also call myself a coward sometimes. It's one of my words that I say frequently. Nintendo, you cowards. Okay, but can I... See, I can't even walk by this, so it's a bad idea to put this here, isn't it? Can I put anything here without ruining my life? I mean, maybe a rocking chair. I wish you could put things at a diagonal, you know? Like, I'd like it to be in a diagonal on that tile right next to the water. I can get past it, though. Maybe. I thought I could. I might push it back, just so it's not so in the way. Because clearly I can't really get past it every time. That's cute still. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Oh, and then I can put... I was going to put a mush lamp behind it, but there's one right there, so maybe not. Alright, what do I have on me? What's happening? Maybe I'll put a mush lamp back here. That could be cute. Now I'm just wandering around placing items in miscellaneous spots. I'm like, yeah, let's put this back here, and we could put that over there. I might move this over one, though. Yeah, that's cute. Alrighty. Perfect. Oh, I didn't even notice. It's 4. 4 my time. It's been 3 hours. I thought I heard the bells chiming, and then I thought I was having, like, phantom noises. Does that ever happen to you? Like, you think you hear something and you didn't? Or all the time, I think I felt my phone vibrate and I didn't? It happens to me, like, a concerning amount, honestly. It's a little... It's like, maybe I'm on my phone too much. Maybe that's what we're learning. Alrighty. I need somewhere to put these log garden lounges. I have 2 of them. Hello? Can I put one anywhere? Oh, I could put 2 of them somewhere. That could be fun. I didn't even consider that. That could be a vibe. Oh, wait a minute. I could do that thing that I do with the sets of like the normal log chairs, but with the lounge chairs. I know what I'm talking about. You'll see in a minute. I'm gonna put down a blanket and we'll do it. I think we'll put down the picnic blanket just because I have the other one on this, like, island, or the cliff right in front of it. The cliff? What are words? I don't know. I don't know how to talk sometimes. Oh, it's gonna fit perfectly right here, too. Always with the phone. Always, cappers. Now that I work from home, I do use my... Hello? Sorry, give me a second. Clearly, I don't know how to speak. Anyway, my point is that now that I'm working from home, I do use my cell phone for work sometimes. So that's like my excuse. But the reality is that I don't use it enough for me to be having phantom phone noises, you know? But it happens to me constantly. Like, honestly, probably at least once a day, I think that my phone is going off and it isn't. Wait, is it really only that big? I'm having a crisis. I'm trying to figure out how big this blanket normally is. I mean, the thing about the way that this design is set up is that it can be whatever size you want it to be. But, I don't know. I feel like it's usually maybe one tile longer than this. Huh. One more ticket and see who you get. Fingers crossed, cappers. Yeah, no, it needs to be one. I mean, does this look bad, though? Is it weird to have a square picnic blanket? Huh. I mean, maybe a little. But I don't know that I care. I think I might leave it because I'm just thinking I think it's gonna I'm just thinking I think I was just considering I think it's going to fit the items that I want to place here really well if it's this shape. That's my point. Or I guess it could only be... Oh yeah, that's better. Ugh, water getting in my way. Okay. This is not what I asked for. There we go. Took me long enough. So I was thinking of putting a stool in between them, but I also could lay down on it. No, I could also put them next to each other. That's kind of cute. That's true. The little bit of lace makes it look like a rectangle even when it's a square. I don't know how to feel. Because if I put them so that I could put a stool or something in between them, then they're like on the edge of the blanket. Like they're covering up the cute design part of the blanket. Can I not? Why not? Why not? Let me do it. You just found Billy? Billy's on my list. See? I have a picture of him all saved for when I go villager hunting. Okay, sorry. I'll put him back. Sorry, Billy. Go. I love Billy. He's a jock, though, so you probably don't want him because you already have so many sporty villagers. He's cute, though. I know, see? Baloney, Billy is one of my dreamies. I think it might be a sign. I've got to be honest. Cappers, I think that maybe what's happening here is that you're destined to have him. Oh, I love Billy. He's so cute. I don't know what to do about this. Is it weird that the chairs are like almost at the edge of the blanket? Or is it okay? I'm not sure. I don't know how to feel. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I might keep it, at least for now. You're totally fine. It's just funny. Yeah, Billy is one of my dreamies. Eventually, he's the only jock that I'm gonna have. Oh, you're so sweet, Cappers. I mean, you technically can, but it's not worth it because you have to invite them and then wait for them to ask to leave. And then if you go to someone's island while they have a villager, like Inbox is about to move out, you can invite them. But like it's quite complicated. I know. I wish you could just like when they're complaining about their life, you just be like, I have a friend. Go live on their island. Rudy is your jock. Who's Rudy? I feel like I don't know who that is. Rudy. I keep doing that. I keep literally just Googling the name and not putting like ACNH after it, and then Google just doesn't show me anything relevant. Oh, he's cute. Oh, I like him. You know, I don't have any cats, and I don't have any on my dreamy list, but I think they're adorable. I do like the way the dreamies look. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick these hyacinths and bring them over here. Oh, when you trample your own flowers, when you don't have your own back. I pretend he's BFFs with Stitches. That's so cute. See, I'm not the only one with my like meringue Tia emotions. That's so soft. Rudy is adorable. I've never seen him before and he's super cute. Okay. I mean, I don't think I love it, but I think I'm going to keep it. at least for now, because eventually, was there going to be a bridge over here somewhere? I think maybe right here. I'm trying to recall. Or up here. I know that there's going to be a bridge right here. So maybe not. Maybe no bridges over here. I'm just trying to think what we can do with this area. I might put a swinging bench down over here. Oh, the bops. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna only stream for 3 hours, which has now passed. I might end once we get to like the half hour of this hour in like 20 minutes-ish. That might be the goal. I wasn't geared up for a long stream. I don't have any snacks. I'm having so much fun though. I love streaming, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm getting emotional all over again. No, but seriously, thank you for coming. Streaming is super, super fun. I'm really enjoying it so far. So thank you for being here, having a good time. We're just vibing, playing Animal Crossing, living our lives, vibing, you know, all of the above. I'm down, Baloney. That can be our wrap-up activity. Did you send me a whisper and I just ignored it? Because it could very well be. Okay. Baloney, I'm down. If you want to send me a dodo code, we can round out the stream with your island. We can see what's going on. Oh, you're just trying to clean up a bit before you opened your gate. Literally me. Like frantic, like wait. I know, because I have like a flower nightmare over there. And it was like, oh, they're all gonna see it. They're all gonna see my flowers. And that's gonna be cute. And then we'll put the swinging bench right here. I'm down. Sorry, I don't mean to put pressure on you, Baloney. But I'm super down. I want to see your island. I love visiting other people's islands and seeing, you know, the vibes. Cute. Okay, we'll put like cosmos and a windflower back there. It's been raining for a while, so there's random flowers. Oh, I hate that. Like, the rain is both a blessing and a curse. Like, I love not having to water the flowers that I want to have, but the addition of a bunch of new flowers is never ideal. That's part of the reason why I'm trying to cover, like, all of the ground with custom designs, is that the flowers that I've placed don't spread all over the place, you know? That's the goal. Relatable. I'm nothing if not occasionally a meme. Oh, that's so soft. My roommate just texted me asking if I needed snacks. Let me text her back. That's so soft. Tell me why I'm about to cry. It's like the 4th time I've threatened you with crying on this stream. I'm emotional. Leave supplies everywhere so you're ready to craft at a moment's notice. That's just smart. Honestly, I put my house kind of like far back from my island because I liked the idea of the area around my house being more secluded, because this like residential area that I'm creating is kind of cluttered just because there's so many houses kind of close to each other. But I like having my house that far away until I have to craft something. Like when I'm down out here and I need to craft something, I have to like go all the way back to my house to get my materials, and it's quite inconvenient. Oh, wait, let me get my shovel out so I don't ruin my own life. Okay. Sorry, distraction. Just who I am. Beautiful. Cute. Okay. When you had one job. I definitely want to put a tree down like right here. No. That's not what I meant. Oh, you're so sweet, Cappers. You don't have to feel bad. That's so soft. Thank you. I appreciate you. On my list, I can show you. I still have my like overlay set up. When I'm villager hunting, I like to keep them on the screen, although Eric is the wrong size. There we go. That's who. So we have Deirdre, Freckles, Eric, and Billy. Those are the 4 that are left on my list. Yeah, that's understandable. It's definitely not convenient to have to go back to my house all the time. That's why I like craft 7 of one item and just hoard it and just keep like 9 log loungers on me and everything like that. Just wish there was a way you could put crafting table. Right? That'd be so nice. Like in Stardew, how you can put stuff in a chest and then craft using stuff that's in your chest. That would be ideal if you could like store your crafting stuff. Oh. I mean, I could move my dream. I'll move them. There we go. They're just there, so when we're villager hunting, it's easy for people who don't know everyone's names, because they're not crazy like I am. They can see who we're looking for. It's also a good like visual reminder for myself. I do also have like a hunting command that will come in handy when we're hunting on Monday, so you can find out who we're looking for. I'm so excited to villager hunt again. I need to make sure that after my stream on Sunday, I time travel about to make sure we have a slot open. And I think another tree, maybe like there, could be good. That money tree isn't going to stay there. I just planted it so I can get the money, but it'll move eventually for sure. Although maybe it will stay there. Maybe I'll just cut it down and leave a stump there. I do like to have stumps around just for like added decor. Oh, I forgot I had roses over here. I have so many roses. I don't know what happened. Like, for some reason I have a lot more roses than any other flower. For the colors, I'm actually kind of running out of white roses, but I have a bunch of colorful roses. Baloney, are you still here? Do you have a dodo? Baloney? Oh. Oh, there's a hilarious video. This reminds me that I was watching. I feel like I'm morally obligated to link it to you because it's incredible. If you like vines like I do, then you're gonna love this. It's so good. Okay, yay, awesome. I'm so excited, Baloney. Alright, that's the link. So it's an animatic, so they just, like, hello. They drew different Animal Crossing characters, but the sound is all vines. So it's like different Animal Crossing New Horizons characters, like, as vines. And it's so good. It's so funny. Like, I'm upset about how funny it is. It's distressing, honestly. Yay! Let me pop open my whispers. Alright, guys. It's time. We're going to Baloney's Island. I'm hype. There's a present for me at the airport? Baloney? How dare you? That's so nice. Someone does something nice and I'm just, how dare you? How dare you be kind to me? I feel supported and I'm not happy about it. Just kidding. I obviously am. Thank you very much, Baloney. I'm very excited. Alright. Saws, we're going full face cam for a minute while I jump over to Baloney's Island. At least you can still hear the airport bobs. Am I a little dark? Let me I don't know if that's better or worse, but we're keeping it. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just, getting over to Baloney's Island. I guess I could have shown you the first, like, 4 airport loading screens, but I forgot it takes this long because it's kind of ridiculous. It would be, your island is called Baloney, and that's it. Baloney's Island. That's a pretty great name. I'm excited to find out what it is called. I keep selecting the wrong option because I'm distracted. Sorry. I want to fly. I want to visit someone. I'll get there eventually. Online play. Here we go. Nailing it. Roger. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Your island name is dumb. Don't rag on yourself like that, Baloney. I'm sure it's awesome. Simon. I don't know who that is, Cappers. Time to find out. I even remembered to type in Animal Crossing this time. Growth. Oh. Sorry, I just saw Simon and I had like a visceral reaction. Do you see this right now? No, you don't. Why not? That's rude. Oh, wait. Sorry. I do have a stream deck, so I should be smoother at transitioning in between like scenes and so showing you stuff, but alas, I am not yet. Let's go. I'm ready. That was a much more smooth transition. Nimrod. Baloney, I love it. Baloney's Nimrod. Oh, Baloney. It's such a good name. How dare you call that dumb? It's incredible. I love it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cappers. It's honestly the worst part of villager hunting is when you just have bad luck over and over again. I know, I hate leaving them, especially if you accidentally click on them twice and they're like, oh, like, I don't like my island life, blah, blah, blah. You know, when they start talking, it's like, oh, like, I'm sorry you're not happy, but I don't want you in my island. You'll get there. I believe in you, Cappers. You'll find someone. Villager hunting is just a grind sometimes. It was a joke between your cousin. I didn't realize it was the name everyone is gonna see. Oh man. I love it. I'm here for it, Baloney. Oh, your island is so cute. What the heck? I wasn't ready. I love the path that you have. Oh, and Maple, she's adorable. Just Baloney's Nimrod. I'm sorry. I will keep making these jokes. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'll keep making these jokes because, you know. It's free real estate. Just saying. Can you guys hear the soundboard effects enough? I might need to figure out how to turn them up. For real this time. One more, 2 tops. I believe in you, Cappers. It's got to be like the next one. Oh, it's my present. Should we do an unboxing? Oh my god. I'm so excited, Baloney. Oh, this wrapping paper is so cute. Baloney left me an umbrella. That's so nice. Wait. Give me a second. I'm ready. I've been ready for this occasion. Yes. When the umbrella that Baloney left me matches my purse, it's like we knew. I'm so excited. Baloney, your island is adorable. I really, really like it. I'm aware that I'm like just at the entrance, but I love it. The outdoor library, I love that item. I don't have that DIY yet. Is it a DIY or is it just a catalog? Anyway, I love it. And the hyacinth lamp, what the heck? Are you here, Baloney? Do you want to take me on a tour or should I just wander? I like the way you did this. I know a lot of people struggle when they have like the resident services so close to the airport, but I think it's great. Unboxing. We love an unboxing. Explore. You're cleaning the flowers still. Okay, sounds good. I just don't want to wander without permission. Thanks, Baloney. Thank you so much for the present. Also, I love it. I'd love a tour, if you don't mind. I want to see everything. This is so cute. Oh, the wand cappers. Wands are fantastic. So once you get Celeste on your island enough, she usually comes for shooting stars if you have them when you get like star fragments and stuff. But one of the DIY recipes she gives you is a wand. And you can use it to assign like outfits to it so you can change without being in your like a wardrobe. I love your hat. Baloney, it's great. But yeah, wands are so useful in this game. It's so nice to not have to like go home to change your clothes. You can assign different outfits to them and name them and stuff. It's great. Oh, sorry, I'm easily distracted. SpongeBob and Patrick. Oh, flower time. It's so cute. I love the rainy vibes, honestly. It's like cozy. I love it. Oh, and the sand castle. See, your beaches are cute. I need to do stuff with my beach. Nice little crafting area. I love this. I love the way you have your paths and stuff. This is so cute. Oh, I love it up here with the duck. Wait, hello? How did you do this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. What star fragments do you need, Cappers? Tell me. Tell me what star fragments you need. This is so cool. I love how you made that, like, extra ramp. What the heck? That's so cool. Yeah, wands are awesome, though. They're super, super useful. You can change your clothes. Do you have the recipe for just the star wand, Cappers? Oh, this is so cute. I love your bedspread. The vibes. I love it. It's adorable. Very, very cute. I'm a big fan. We love the acorn purse. Yes. The outdoor recipes are so cute. I'm upset. Not outdoor recipes, the outdoor libraries. Oh, look at us. Cute. These outdoor libraries are adorable. I forgot those were in the game until I saw that first one. Oh, we love a beach vibe. Oh, this is so cute. We love stepping stones. Oh, there's Baloney. I couldn't see you behind that tree. Wait, really? I mean, if you want to give it to me, I won't say no. Your island is so cute, Cappers. Not Cappers. I'm sorry. Baloney. My brain did not catch up with my mouth. It's adorable. I love the vibes. Oh, I love diagonal bridges. I don't have any of those yet. I think that they're so cute. It adds like a... I feel like it adds a lot somehow. And the mush lamps, we stand. Love this bridge. Nice. I love your use of these little like stepping areas in addition to bridges. I think it's cool. I really like it. Nice. Got nooks. Got a bridge. Alright, we're back at the residence services, and now we're gonna go this way. We love the log lounge chairs. Oh, nice little Able sisters. This is so cute. I love that a lot. I'm very excited by bridges and ramps. Clearly. Your island is so cool, Baloney. I love this. This is adorable. You have the recipe, just no large star fragments. You just have to wait until you have stars to wish on. I think it's just a numbers game. I don't think there's anything specific that makes a star fragment large or small. I think you're always going to get more small than large ones, but I don't think that there's anything specific about it. If you happen to have a meteor shower, that's a great time to get them just because there's so many more stars to wish on. But I don't think that there's anything specific other than just trying to wish on as many stars as you see. Sparrow. Sparrow's pretty cute. I love this little bee area. Baloney. This is beautiful. Cappers agrees with me. I love it. I love it here. This is adorable. I'm a big fan. I love the way that you terraform. I love the way that you terraform. I really do, though. I think it's so cute. We love a little flower garden. Yes. I love it. It's so cute. Right? The little details everywhere. Like, I love that there's all that stuff by the bee area, the flowers, the bushes, the little watering can. It's in the details. I completely agree. Cappers is right. Look at this little area. Oh my god. It's so cute. With the silo. I love it. This is adorable, Baloney. We love another outdoor library. Oh, nice little red secret beach. Oh. When you went the wrong way. That's adorable. I love this little chess area. Yes. This is so cool. Wait. I didn't know you could jump from cliff to cliff. Shook. Ooh, spoopy. I love it. Love it. Big fan. Wait, I want the... Oh, I don't have the cold chill interaction saved. Cold chill reaction. I was going to do that, but I didn't have it. I didn't know you could hop cliffs like that. I'm shocked. I'm spicked and spocked. Let me... There we go. I got stuck. I'm here. I love this house. I don't think it could possibly suck more than mine, Baloney. I know you didn't see all of it, but it's V-sparse. I love the exterior, though. It's super cute. The vibes of this house are astronomical. Baloney? Did you just say your house sucks? Because I would like to have words. I high-key disagree with you. This This is iconic. Uh, uh, Baloney, if this sucks, then what do you think of my house? I feel attacked. Okay, but that room was so cute. The rest of your house is empty. Well, that room is adorable. Baloney, how dare you? I really liked it. I think it was great. Your island is so cute. I can't. It's too cute. It's against the rules. OMG, thank you. The tiny library. I'm so excited. Thank you. That's so nice. It's the only indoor furniture, lol. That's understandable. Oh, we love the autumn items. This is so cute. I think this might actually be against the rules. We love a beach campsite. Oh, and I love your campsite sign. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, and I love placing the fire on top of that custom design. That's really cool. That's awesome. Right, Cappers? Thank you. I agree. Eunice. I don't even know who that is. This is so cute. Oh, I love this. Wait, I actually love this. This is adorable. Excuse me? Baloney? I love it. Oh man, I need to play Breath of the Wild more. Such majesty. That's fantastic. Oh, I'm in the way. Oh. Sorry, don't mind me. Nice. We love. Oh, I was attacked. Oh, look at this little tea area. Oh, sorry, I'm coming. The bops. Cave entrance. Excuse me? What? Can you... I was like, can you have caves? Wait a minute. I was not aware. I think that's so cool. I love you. It looks really real. It looks real enough that I was like, wait, you can have caves in this game? Oh, this is awesome. This is so cool, Baloney. And I love the name, TBH. Don't forget, guys, we're visiting Baloney's Nimrod right now. I'm sorry. I should laugh at my own jokes. Me too, Cappers. I am seriously impressed as well. This is fantastic. Like, the attention to detail is astounding. I love it. Oh, majestic. Oh, I love the use of the torches and stuff. There's like an atmosphere here when it's raining, and it's really, really cool with the, like, I don't know, it just makes all of the lights and the fires and stuff seem so much more bright. It's really awesome. Your island feels huge. Hello? I'm feel lost right now, but I love it. I feel like I keep smacking Baloney in the face with my umbrella. I agree, Jonah. It's gorgeous. I need to open up my... Oh, hello? I need to open up my app and say something. I can stop flowering now. Okay, I can follow and type at the same time. I believe in myself. Oh, we love the little farm. only I could learn how to type. All right. Farewell, Baloney's Nimrod. Thank you so much for having me. It's adorable. And thank you so much for my presents. Oh, I love presents. Oh, I'm so excited to put that tiny library somewhere. Oh, JK, turn it back now, y'all. I love shopping. I love shopping. Okay, we're gonna shop and then I'll go. Just, you know, I'm easily distracted. Baloney's Nimrod. I'm sorry, it's just too funny. I had to. I think Aurora is really cute, Cappers. She's adorable. A lot of the penguins are super, super cute. You have the witch hat? Oh, I'm so glad I came back to shop. This is just the quality content you can find at Baloney's Nimrod. Oh, I need to change. Forgot. Sorry. Yeah, so that is one thing to note, Cappers. When you use the wand outfits, you're not technically wearing the items. Like, you appear like you are, and, you know, for all intents and purposes, it looks like you are, but you can't, like, change them. You can't put the wetsuit on if you're in the wand, and you also can't shop at Able Sisters. But other than that, there's no real... And it's not even a downside. It's just something to be aware of when you're using the... Tell me why I want all of these clothes. Am I about to buy this in every... Oh, definitely not that. Oh, cute. Oh, I can finally get more round glasses. I mean, I already have the black and the brown ones, though, so I don't know if I need... Alright, I'm about to make multiple transactions. I don't think I'd wear that, though. I'm trying to be, like, realistic with myself. I'm definitely going to buy this mage hat in at least black and white and probably every color. I don't want to wear it. I think Aurora's really cute. Alright, let's go. Don't mind me, I'm just buying this item in every color because that's what I do. Nat knowledge. Dropped it. Thanks, Cappers. I've got lots of knowledge here. I love the witch's hat. It's very, it's the cottagecore vibes, you know? Like, I am a witch in the woods. That's what I want. That's the vibe. That's the goal. Vibe check achieved. Okay, but I don't know if I'm gonna ever use this red or this blue one. I think I'm good with just the black and the white, actually. Oh, I'm so glad I stopped in. I didn't have the mage's hat yet. I'm super excited. Thank you for inviting me to shop at Baloney's Nimrod. Alright. Pop over to Nooks. Surprised I remembered where that is, TBH. I was ready to get lost. I was preparing myself to get lost. Always check the cabinet first. I literally didn't check the cabinet first when I was on my own island earlier today. Oh, you have roses? Oh, I'm a buy some white roses for my decorating purposes. Baloney merch collab with Saturnine. I'm down. I think that's a great plan. Alright, so I'll come up with the witty comments and you figure out how to put them on t-shirts, yeah? I think I have all these wallpapers that I would want. Baloney merch collab with Saturday. Can you imagine like the advertisements for that? Just Saturday X Baloney. That's really amusing to me. I don't know why. Alright, this time for real. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, you do? That's awesome. That's good because I have little to no drawing talent. I like to think I'm creative, but I don't think that I'm really like artistic. You know, if that's the differentiation there, then I'm creative but not artistic. I don't know why, but just howdy. Always good to have visitors to Nimrod. That really got to me. I'm a big fan. I think I love it here. Always happy to have visitors to Baloney's Nimrod. Oh, sorry. Just realized. I mean, low-key stream is probably preferable without my face on it, but I'm back. Baloney merch collab. I can't get over it. Baloney's Nimrod. I never pay attention to the flyover of my island. Not bad. I like it. Aww. Thanks, Baloney. That's very nice. Thank you. I unintentionally got rid of my face, but then I thought that the meme was too good. I had to say it. I had to do it to him. Well, I'm very glad you came, Baloney. Thank you. I'm glad you are all here. I know I'm about to get sentimental again, but thank you seriously so much for being here. I'm having a fun time. I love streaming, and I love this game, and I love making friends who enjoy this game too. It's the vibes, for sure. Alright, we're gonna put my spoils away at my house. Oof. Bye, Cappers. Thank you so much for coming. I am probably going to wind down soon, so you've got excellent timing. Thank you so much for coming. It was super fun to have you here. Sorry, I'm, bad at words. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Remember, we are going to do something tomorrow, and then we are villager hunting on Monday. So, just saying. Bye, Cappers, though. Thank you so much for being here. My spoils away. I'm a hoarder of Nook Mile tickets. I forgot. Oh, that is not what I meant. Oh, excuse me. Why do I keep doing that? I'm not paying attention. I think at the hour I am gonna leave stream, just so you know, in like 11 minutes. But I do want to do something. Let me look here. Oh, it's just one large star fragment. Oh, I'm a hoarder. I'm confronted with how many items I have in my inventory for sure. Alrighty, let's do it. I just love this game. I've said it before and I'll say it again. And I won't stop saying it. I just think this game is so cool. So many different people can do so many different things. It's bringing a bunch of people together. That's awesome. I'm a big fan. Alright, let's do it. I gotta stop running through my own flowers when you are your own enemy. I said that and then immediately sprinted through those roses. I really said that and then immediately was like, or I could not and say I did. Alright. Now that I've added cappers, hello? I should be able to do this. Heck yeah, I want to send a message. Heck yeah. Let's go. Oh, sorry. It's quite loud. A friend. Oh, I was hoping I could use the keyboard on my phone, but I can't. Okay, give me 20 minutes to type this out. Not actually, but it is going to take me a second. I didn't mean to do that. Don't mind me. I'm just typing out a message. You know, with hindsight, I probably could have picked a shorter message, but I'm doing it now. I've already typed it out halfway. We're here now. I've committed. Oh, did I mess up? Is there a space between the T and the H? Oh no, it just looks like that. Okay, great. That's fine. I'm not mad. That doesn't look bad or anything. It's fine. Alright. I'm sending cappers a large star fragment so they can make the wand. Bye, Baloney. Thank you so much for coming. Remember, we are villager hunting on Monday, starting at the same time, so be there or be square. Oh, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you there. I hope you have a good night or day or evening wherever you are. Perfect. Sit down, you coward. I wanted him to sit down so I could get a picture. Bye, Jonah. Thank you so much for coming. All right. I think it's a sign. Everyone is heading out. I'm a head out. No, but seriously. Thank you so much, everyone who came to hang out. It was super fun to have you here. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. My schedule will be up on my Twitch profile soon, but I am planning on streaming at the same time as I started today, which was about 4 hours ago on the hour, tomorrow and also the next day. So make sure you come hang out with us if you'd like. The game for tomorrow is TBD, but I'm going to go villager hunting on Monday. So that'll be probably a longer stream than this one, so make sure to drop by if you'd like to. Remember to have fun, stay positive. I look forward to seeing you all again soon, and thank you so much for coming. Bye!